will take you into the intro, and then I shall be back. Let's hope everything plays all right. All right, here we go. Yo, that's loud.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season, time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Alrighty, I'm sorry. I forgot to take myself off the screen while that was playing. Sorry. How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? I'm exhausted. And this won't be an all-nighter or a longy one. I am wiped out. So, tomorrow, we're going to talk about some Karen Reed stuff. I'm going to review a couple lives. Fucking Timo, man. I keep blocking them and they still keep sending me shit. Stupid ass emails. No one gives two shits. I've never even ordered from Timo. Ever. But, yeah. there's a creator that has done some lives on Karen Reed, clearly not understanding the case or anything. No research at all. But we're going to look at that tomorrow. Because I need to switch. I need to switch up. These people are. It's just never ending. The never ending drama. Hey, Whispers. Hey, Black Sheep. How you feeling? Hey, Mystic. Hey, Catherine. Zone 11. Hey, Deb. Hey, Ange Carter. Hey, Darby C. Hey, Vera. It's good to see everybody. Hey, people in the bush. Welcome in the bush. Hey, Betty MCW. Man, I was doing some Easter shopping on Amazon. I do have to go out to the stores and get some other candy, but let me tell you, they think freaking Easter's Christmas and it's not. You know? Share my referral link. What the hell is that about? I thought I did share it. Okay, there we go. I shared it. I have no idea, but okay, now it says a $10 discount. It said a $25 one before. What a ripoff. But anyway, I shared it. It asked me to. Hey, Sherry P. Hey, Firefly. Good to see you. So I'm trying to buy Easter for 2.5 years. Been a minute, Yeah. Well, I don't do a lot of candy, so we got to do other things. And last thing they need is candy. I mean, they get some. Don't get me wrong. It's Easter, of course, but there's all kind of cool little gadgets and new jammies and all that kind of stuff you can do. Roller skates, all that kind of stuff, instead of a bunch of candy. All right, enough of the Easter talk and the shopping talk. I'm more out from just the idea of it. But anyway, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up if you're not subbed up, sub on up. We have poolside memberships. I really could use y'all to do some memberships. Um, and if you haven't watched last night's live, please go watch it and give it a thumbs up. I'd like to at least hit 1K on that. I don't know. Something's playing. I can hear sound from something. Let me make sure it's all turned down. Okay, that's completely turned off. It's got to be this generic tablet. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. Oh, welcome to Poolside, Firefly. You're a misfit like the rest of us. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, always groovy, cold hearted bitch. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh. He be telling lies. Sounds like Griftim. Hey, G-Dan. Stick with chocolate. It's better for the teeth. I always give kids one nice gift for Easter. Yeah, I ordered oh, Sherry P, thank you so much. Wow. Shaking the bushes early. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. You're a misfit like the rest of us. We truly are the misfits. Man, the shit I see on these streets, let me tell you what. The hypocrisy is fucking real. How you gonna call someone out, call them names, call them a racist and everything else, then you buddy butt? Get please. Please. Nope. Mm-mm. Anyway. Hate bonding is real. uh, should I play music tonight? I think I might. I think I may. That pissed me off. Last night, and I am not kidding you. It was from 30. It was 2:35 to 2:37. There was a 2-second bit of music, so they put my live in the red for that, and I didn't see it last night. I was dealing with the toddler that woke up and wouldn't go back to sleep. So, yeah. So by the time I seen it this morning, it was like, why bother? Because it's already done what it's going to do, you know? But I did it anyway. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. The bots are unbelievable. I wasn't going to be able to come live. I wasn't going to do one more. So I got the little settled. I can do it with my kids because they're older, but not a 2.5-year-old. Hell to the no. Yeah, that isn't happening. But he came home early and I got them all bathed and she didn't take a nap today, so she crashed. Thankfully. Oh, I don't want to share that. What am I doing? And if she decides to hide this one, I already downloaded it. I've had it downloaded. I just have, actually, we'll just watch it from, well, no, it's downloaded on my, tab, which is weird. If I don't download it from the computer, the laptop, it won't. Oh, but those I downloaded from the laptop. It doesn't bring it to everything. It's whatever. It's really weird. But Brittany J, which everybody's entitled to their own opinion about Richard Allen and Delphi, but she swears he's innocent and he was set up. And yeah, whatever. Whatever, honey. Okay, now I'm trying to let me look at it. Oh, where did I download it? On my phone. Okay, let me look on my phone. I'd rather do that, but it's right here. Too much for a title, I believe, is what it's called. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's right. Okay, well, not the incorrect pin. I know my freaking pin. All right. Lord, give me strength to get through this. I'll do. No, I don't want to. I don't use religious manipulation. I'm sorry. Hey, Michelle. That's Hey, Susie. Susie ZQ. Oh, Lynn Lake got gifted. That's cool. Beautiful disaster. Cold hearted. That's sweet. You're all misfits. Let me go to my channel. Oh, well, it's right here. No, that's too much for a title. That's the wrong one. Okay. I'll just go to my channel. I have it downloaded. Why won't it give me my downloads on here? That's really weird. That is really, really weird. Dirty deeds mixed with a missing child. Wonder who caused them. Huh, well, I'll be. I have no idea. I wonder. So what's everybody been doing today? Anything good going on the streets? Anything I missed? Okay. Now I can't find the damn thing. Be right with you. Nana's lap is too much for me. Or that other one. I don't know if it's Reality Wins or maybe I put it on here. Or Hot Mess. I know I put it on one of these. Why is it only giving me my downloads on my laptop and not on anything else? That's really strange. Hey, Bishop. Hey, Denise Olds. How are you? Hey, Zero Fox. Hey, Summer. I'm sorry. Summer was gifted. Hey, hey, Truck You. Oh, I do want to show you something else real quick. It's just the very end of it. And then we'll concentrate on, we'll get into this one. But it's, Oh my God, Betty's live. She got breaking news again. She's found something. Oh my Lord. I don't understand. People are idiotic for even believing that woman. But don't you know, she's so factual, and she's has a very good success rate. But this was a live. It's not the live that I'm worried I'm going to play. I'm not playing the entire live. I'm playing just the very last couple minutes of it, because she's just such a bitch. And I still can't get past her the other day saying that Summer Wells' guardian ad litem should petition the court to have her declared. Number one, Summer don't have a guardian ad litem and will not have a guardian ad litem because she is not in the system. Anyway, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. Hey, sneaky suspicion. We all know she's been wanting Summer declared for a minute here. All right. We're just going to listen to the tail end of this, and then we'll get into a Griftim.
Would have to be put in before the tank was filled. I have actually hauled ammonia. That was what I tub hydroxide.
I mean, she's looking up. She is trying to make it seem like she actually knows what she's talking about. So, did anybody expect any different from her with her court post about how she got yet another extension, and the judge even gave her more time than she asked for? I don't. If I was queen, I would be flipping a fucking lid. This judge has given this woman way more than he or she ever should have, and she just keeps dragging it out. It's continuance after continuance after continuance. It's insane. Oh, she says she got, well, according to Betty, she said she got a continuance. She only wanted one till the 21st of April, but the judge was so sweet, so kind-hearted, and gave her till the 30th of April. Just so she has time to file more frivolous shit to refuse to do what is required in the lawsuit. She's not going to do discovery. Betty's not going to do it. And until the judge gives her no other option or just dismiss it. The judge needs to just at this point dismiss, because she has not cooperated, and she's going to continue doing this. I mean, the judge should see that by now. It's been 2 freaking years. Come on. Enough is enough is enough. Quit abusing the court system for your personal little hurt feeling crap. But she's going over all this stuff. Now she's saying it, I mean, the stuff she's trying to connect to Sebastian Rogers and the cases, it's really gross. And she's so far out of her league, it's not funny.
Ammonium hydroxide.
She thinks this stuff makes her sound smart.
Just like bubble it through a tube.
She knows cases. No, she's sitting there reading you off of Google. Hey, Janet. It is ridiculous.
Of water, ran ability to give a foul smell, just an ammonia odor,
which has nothing.
I did, when we were doing our research, I did see where it was over there. I think they're in White House, and they're in a community. It has some woods, but I'm telling you, there's no other woods that that area. And there were some things in the spiritual realm from the the mediums and psychics that have drawn photos of what they're seeing, and it looks like an area that's somewhere behind the Bowersox home. But I haven't even began looking at it to find out who owns that property, and if it's county owned,
none of your business,
or privately owned. I haven't done.
It's none of your business who owns anything.
That much research, but I pointed back there. I've been assured that area has been searched and researched, and nothing's there. That's about as much as I can do with what I've got. So I'm interested in finding this, because the weird thing is like with Dee Warner, I don't think she was in the anhydrous tank filled with liquid. I think they cut off the tip, put her in it, and sealed it so nothing could. And with property, it makes me, kind of go back to this. And who would have access to this acid? Well, we definitely have a family member that's been charged, of all things to be charged with, right?
Oh, is she kidding me? Hey, pretty little lights, good to see you. Hey, Straight Talker. So now they use...
Literally, of all stinking charges to have on your record, this one has a corrosive acid charge on their record. I've never seen anybody with a charge for having anhydrous ammonia. I didn't know there was such charge for that. Hell, the first time I heard of this name of anhydrous ammonia was the D. Warner case. I never knew before or after. Or I did know after. We've been now studying it, so I guess I do know after. But I'm learning about it. And so when I'm learning about it, I want to teach you guys about what I'm learning.
For what? It has nothing to do with Sebastian Rogers.
This would give somebody sure confidence to tell people they'll never find them, don't you think?
Oh my Lord.
Something like this.
So now she's saying that they used acid because a family member had an issue or something happened with some acid at one time. Are you freaking kidding me? Hey, Ready Freddy. Oh, I didn't even drop the link, did I? I'm sorry. I'm not even thinking I'm just trying to get through Betty real quick because there's not much of it we're going to go through. I'm over Betty. I'm so over Betty and her getting away with shit. Okay. Now she's saying this stuff against people that aren't even supposed to exist to her, according to the judge. Hey, Shauna.
I don't know. I've never felt comfortable about this case. There's just something with the parents, the mom and the stepdad.
You want to go in?
That just has not sat right with me from the very first green shirt interview, because you have to understand the green shirt interview was the first interview I reviewed. I didn't know about Duchess. I had no idea that they had been on Duchess once or twice. We didn't cover those until months after the case started. I was unaware. I think I became aware of those when the spreadsheet came out, the very first rendition.
That tells you how much you research.
When everybody was playing nice. And
they keep it moving.
That's when I think I saw that one and the Fox and Friends interview. But I remember playing the Fox and Friends interview from the Fox.
Fox. How you feeling?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I feel like shit, but it just is what it is.
Hey, Purple Haze. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. At least you're not delusional like this bitch. I'm fucking over her, you know?
You gotta remember that, like, what she said last night, in her mind, you know, and now she's trying to say, oh, well, I didn't know this. Well, Betty, like, just because willful ignorance is not an acceptable answer.
Hey, Ready Freddy.
Hello. What has she got now? She ain't got nothing.
Hey, 2-year-olds. Well, according to her, because a family member, God knows where or when, there was something to do with some type of ammonia acid, some kind of acid. So in Betty's mind,
ammonia.
Yeah, in Betty's mind, they used that to dispose of, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was back from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like an FDA or some like that thing.
Yeah, it had not.
That's funny you say that, Ange, because I was just thinking that sounds like a movie from way back then. She's so dumb, but let her have her shine a moment. Let's kind of make it a nightlight, though.
I just can't. I'm sorry. I tried to find, and I forgot all about it today, but I know exactly where it is in that live. When she said that shit about Summer Wells, I was like, and you people sit there and support this bitch that calls herself an advocate. No advocate would ever want the child declared dead.
No.
For their own personal gain.
Look, you guys.
Well, the whole point is,
Jewel sent me beaver nuggets, and I got beaver ears to go with my beaver nuggets.
What?
Oh, look at you, hot stuff.
Show me.
From Buc-ee's.
Oh, what are beaver nuggets?
Oh my God, they're like crack. I've eaten half the bag.
Are they good? I'm going to have to try some.
Oh, yes. And I got a canned koozie, and I got some beaver buddies. But she said you gotta wear the ears when you gotta wear the ears when you eat the beaver nuggets, and the beaver nuggets are bomb. Oh my God!
Okay, I gotta try them.
Feel like you're a little high, huh?
Oh no, they're amazing. Like my mouth is watering because I want more beaver nuggets.
Oh.
You have chronic shingles? Oh dear Lord! My husband found we rub and sherbet. It's the only relief, and oddly ice packs every hour.
Wow.
I had a patient once, and by the way, I do have to say this, even though we're not talking about Griftim yet. Yes, you can get a rash, and it can get excoriated, and it can become infected in your fupa creases, and you will have an odor if you don't clean yourself, by the way. And I know because I had patients who, situations arise. But you keep asking stupid shit, you're going to get answers, you dumb cow. Hey, Tammy.
You get a boil down there, and those hurt.
Yep. Oh, God, you've got walking pneumonia, Denise. Oh no.
Sorry to hear that. I haven't heard from KCG. I want to check on her. She was not doing good, and I want to check on her.
Well, these assholes wanted to give me the pneumonia vaccine and the flu vaccine. I'm like, while I'm in the middle of shingles, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I got mine a long time ago. I had to. I tell you what, I don't get them.
And I barely got out of there without getting scheduled for a colonoscopy.
Yeah, they try to get you for everything.
Yeah, they try to give me one more nicotine patch. I'm going to show them what to do with it.
Exactly. But I think that's because she's such a
Your mic keeps going funny.
Mine?
Yeah.
Kathy's funny.
What about now?
Better.
Sounds funny.
Yes. We'll have to keep talking.
All right.
Website or
hey, I've been talking 2-year-old talk all freaking day. My mind is like, oh my God. Voices, I had her going around saying, yippee-ki-yay. You should hear her say snagglepuss. She said, don't call me an agglepuss. Oh my God.
Or something. And that interview, outside of hindsight, has disappeared off the internet. I have looked for it.
What interview is she talking about that has disappeared? Because I have no idea where there was an interview done on Chris and Katie that has just mysteriously disappeared.
The same one that she didn't know took place until well after it had taken place.
Duchess's interview isn't taken down, is it?
I just seen a bunch of their interviews, like 3.
Okay, Betty. I don't know what interview can you tell
If there's
us?
somebody that knows the Wayback Machine or whatever it is and knows how to use it, I'd like to see the original of that interview that they had with Katie and Chris.
Not everything is in the Wayback Machine. Just so you know that.
Fox and Friends.
But
I can't find the actual original. The only one we have, thank you to Hindsight, is on her channel. And she was able to capture it and at least give us something to look back on. I did download the entire Elevated Truth 4 or 5 hour live. I remember I kept saying he took it off and I thought I had downloaded, but I couldn't find it. Well, I was looking for something else in my phone and lo and behold, there it was. I truly did download it. And so now it has been forever saved. So he can delete it all day long. He can privatize it. The words were said, and I retain a copy of it. And we'll
Betty,
have something.
There's a lot of channels that reviewed it. So there's plenty of copies of it. It's not, I mean, yeah, you have no problem bringing it up. So many channels reviewed it.
I'm looking at it right now. I searched it and I'm looking at a shitload of them.
Yeah, she's freaking delusional. But she is recording everybody's channels, everything that's said. Listen, just wait till you hear this.
Well, I won't release it in its full form.
No,
we still have it.
What you're going to do is take it out of context and so heavily edit a clip to make it fit your narrative. Because you could do that with anything, Betty. Anybody could. You can make a clip. You can make something out of a video fit your narrative. It's all on how you clip it. And that's exactly what you'll do. You'll take everything out of context.
Called Sitting and Spinning for $2.
Can always refer back to it. And if one of the content creators...
Oh my God, Freddie, I was thinking of you today. Guess what that baby loves?
What?
Freaking honey buns.
Oh, I love the babies. Yum, yum. Can she say it? Does she say
yeah.
I love the baby talk. I do.
Just wants to review it, let me know, and I'll give you access to it. So we do have it. I'm trying to make sure that we have all of the interviews. If they gave the interviews, they should be proud of the interviews. The sketchy interviews that I feel like in a couple months after they get paid for it will come down and be...
okay, who's getting paid for what? Excuse me, wait a minute, I got a cough.
Betty is getting paid to lie, people.
What sketchy interviews, first off, because there aren't any. Second off, Chris and Katie have never tried to hide any of their interviews. What there are of them. Thirdly, who's getting paid and by who?
And
you don't tell us nothing.
Somebody's getting paid. Can we get on the payroll, please?
Yes. Can I be added? They can 1099 me. I have no problem with that. But can I please be added?
I'll take a donation like Betty does. Please give me one.
Hell, I want a paycheck. I'm tired of being accused of it and never getting no freaking money. Since I got on YouTube, first I was accused of working for Katie Joy, then nonsense. Now I'm accused of working for the Proudfoot side, but I've never received a damn freaking paycheck.
Or a packet, damn it.
No, nothing, nada.
We want a script.
I'm going on strike. Hell, I want a raise.
Raise us to Betty.
You're going to be a grandma? Oh, she's having a girl. Going to name her Ruth after my mom that passed in February. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, but and great for the blessing. Oh, that is so amazing.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Tina. And that's awesome that your daughter's going to name her after your mom. That is so sweet.
Oh, I love that.
That's a legacy. Yeah, the Wayback Machine was. Yeah, but it's still not everything is on there,
kind of like what Elevated Truth has done. I am now downloading the full copies of them, and they're going on my external hard drive. I have a huge 11 or 12 terabyte hard drive, so it doesn't really eat up my memory on here.
Why does she look like Rick Schroeder? Betty,
those screens do not help her at all.
What is going on with your hair, dude?
Rick Schroeder in his older years, I hope.
Yeah, she looks like Rick Schroeder yesterday.
You are a puzzle that there is always going to be one piece missing, Betty.
Yeah. Okay, kitty cat, you just carried on to get
utilizing an account that's not associated with me personally to upload that information to keep it safe. So at some point in time when it is needed and people think they're being sneaky by dirty deleting, we will have it all here on the BullhornBetty channel. We're not going to allow these horrible people to have these interviews, say these horrible things, act like a complete fool, and then be able to go get paid for that garbage and then delete it and act like it never happened. Oh. I'm getting so sick and tired of people doing that. So,
okay, I want to hear that again. Okay.
And then be able to have these interviews, say these horrible things, act like a complete fool, and then be able to go get paid for that garbage and then delete it and act like it never happened.
Okay. When did these interviews happen? And again, who did this? Whose panel? And who paid them? You never show any proof of your accusations. Betty, you've taken videos down. You've hid videos. So does that mean you're guilty? I mean, people do that. I've done it. I didn't hide them. I put it under members only, or because I showed something personal that I shouldn't have showed. So, yeah, I privated it, edited it, and then put it back up. Lost everything. Sucks when you have to do that, but it is what it is.
But see, that's the difference between somebody with integrity.
Summer girl, thank you.
And somebody that has no blood's running through her veins.
Dumbass, the interviews have been out forever and nobody has messed with them. Well, they have. Hey, Rebecca. Thank you again, Summer Girl. That was really nice of you. Thank you.
I'm getting so sick and tired of people doing that. So I started cataloging everything. And those catalogs are what they are. You know, this is about a 15-year-old boy that disappeared from his home that hasn't been seen in a year. He's turned 16, went through all the holidays and still nothing. So,
okay. Did you see the new picture that Betty's using of Sebastian? Have you all seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. It's coming up. Okay. Hey, Mary Evan Bobbin.
I don't want any potential evidence being deleted by these
Sharing
animals.
Precious
so
moments.
We're going to continue to have a database, and quite frankly, I'm downloading these in real time. So even after their lives over, and once they end it ends mine too.
Did she just say database on a family?
She did. That's why I wanted to play this very end of her live. Because a lot of times Betty's lives will seem like they're boring. But that's when you really catch her.
Mm-hmm.
Have a database and these animals. I don't want any potential evidence being deleted by these animals. So we're going to continue to have a database, and quite frankly, I'm downloading these in real time. So even after their lives over, and once they end it, it ends on my end too, and they can change it over to members only, and we still have the entire.
Betty, people don't care.
All this coming from.
And I'm not an animal. Well, maybe.
She's a hyena.
Hey, Diddy, good to see you. Snooze you lose. Love the name.
I do too.
Crazy Italian lady. Mona Lisa. Hey, Hindsight.
Do our Diddy.
So you are spending your time, instead of preparing these court cases, you are spending your time recording everybody's lives. You just said that. And you're keeping a database on anything Sebastian Rogers and all creators. Huh.
That's stalking. And then to come out and say it. Weird.
Voices, now we know how she knows what you're wearing and how to dress. She's recording you.
She watches your videos late at night, Ange.
Yeah, she's recording you on her mega hard drive. Yep.
Putting you on her database.
That's it. She got a whole database. Hey, Mary, thank you. Welcome to Poolside. You are a misfit like the rest of us. Hey, Aggie, good to see you. Hey, the art. Yeah, poor Voices. Now we know how Betty gets it with the copying the hair, trying to copy the hair. She can't. And copying the clothes.
You gotta have beautiful hair first.
Yeah.
Video. So I got a great program. I want to continue doing it this way. I'm going to have all of these things transcribed. So even
let's get those likes up, please.
Transcripts will go out. And so people want to search for certain keywords, they'll have that.
Thank you.
I want to make sure that everybody that needs information about this boy.
No, she won't do her, Diddy. She's going to get as many continuances as she can. And according to Betty, she got another one yet again. I don't know how Queen has not lost her shit with all these damn continuances Betty keeps getting. It's unfair how much leeway and lenience the court has given her. It really is. And she will continue. Yeah, she's not going to use the time she was given to get ready to get discovery done. She's going to use it to file more frivolous, stupid crap instead of doing what she's supposed to do. That's what Betty does.
Spying on people to file more frivolous.
Mm-hmm. And you really think if that judge stopped for 1 second, there was any need for a protection order for Betty or a restraining order for Betty against this attorney, that the judge wouldn't have handled it right then and there? If this woman it showed proof that she's truly afraid of this man, afraid of this lawyer, and she's afraid for her life like she's claimed, and she has said proof like she's claimed, there's no way that judge is going to say, we'll deal with that in June. In the meantime, okay, I have a crazy stalker who I'm afraid for my life, he's going to come kill me. No, the judge isn't going to take that chance. So that just shows you Betty has nothing. She has nothing. Hey, summer girl, welcome to Poolside. You're a misfit too. Welcome in. Hey, Hensley.
Is going to get it because it has been far too.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying hi to Kenna.
Oh.
Too long.
Hey, Jabba
There
Jones.
have been no answers. And quite frankly, I'm just disappointed in the process because I believe we'd have been a lot further along if certain things were done a lot earlier in the case and that house was not contaminated the way it was. I also find it further.
What do you mean the house was contaminated?
What the fuck
Betty,
is
there
she
was
talking about?
that their house was contaminated because law enforcement didn't handle the investigation right from the beginning.
Even though Law enforcement doesn't have a problem with the way law enforcement handled it. The TBI doesn't have a problem with the way it was handled. And the FBI doesn't have a problem with the way it was handled.
And there was multiple agencies in and out of that house for days and days.
And they were all there. You weren't, Betty.
Oh, Lord. Ay.
Or suspect that they refused to have America's Most Wanted in the home where this child was.
No, not refused, Betty. Actually, I did a little bit of looking into this situation, and you'd be surprised what you can find out about America's Most Wanted by doing a little digging on Google. It's amazing. Let's try it. It's actually quite common for America's Most Wanted to how can I say this in a nice way?
I can't. Independent third-party location.
Yeah, because of assholes like you who have these people stalked, harassed, and threatened. And who would have blown the cover had they all pulled up to the house? You would have blown.
And you're all over the internet saying how much you're disgruntled about it. Get over it, lady.
Mm-hmm. What you guys are trying to do is you guys are trying to stop that episode from airing. You should see the emails that are being sent that these people, Julie, this one here, are encouraging people to send to America's Most Wanted so that the episode doesn't air.
How disgusting is that for looking for a child, huh?
Mm-hmm. All about how horrible Chris and Katie are and how they've done this and done that. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is disgusting.
Mm-hmm. But it's actually quite common for them to use a safe location to do the interviews. They do not always use their homes. I was wrong in that statement. They do not. A lot of times they will use, like Voices said, a third location, a neutral location. Do a little research like you claim you do. Quit watching everybody to record them and put them on your mega database. And stop with all the frivolous court shit. Betty, look at what you've done to yourself. You are going to end up... Oh, man. Oh, never mind. It's not even worth the effort. It's really not at this point. Keep doing you, boo, because it's gonna, at the end, it's all gonna come out. That it's all gonna bite you. Usually and not in a nice way. I'm not talking about the frisky kind of biting. I'm talking about the hurting kind of biting. That may end up putting you in a 9x12. Is it worth it? You know what? To someone like you, that's going to give you something more to come out here and, yes, I did it. I even went to jail for a case. That's how much I care about the missing children that are abused and murmured. I went to jail for one. I can hear it now. Hey, Blaze.
That tells me they didn't want them poking around. It also makes me feel like this last
poking around.
Little...
They don't poke around. They sit up their camera and their lighting and 2 chairs, and they sit there. Well, in this case, 3 chairs because it's a couple. Oh, and Seth was, well, I guess not in the same location with them, because of course, he wants. Oh yeah, he wanted it all shown. Yeah, we already know how he played that. He probably tried to wangle a paycheck as well. Just saying. Where's she at?
I can see.
Oh, I thought you were going to put her.
I will not right now. I'm going to wait till the August 7th. I don't want to do it.
Oh, something you'll go right to sleep. Okay. Anyway. I didn't even have to put the kids to bed, see? Well, the other one's sleeping, the other 2 aren't. Yeah. Betty, I'm going to make your ass... No, I'm not. I wouldn't let you babysit. Never mind. Never. Never on this earth would I ever let you.
The last 2 young ones, she babysat. The last 2 young ones she babysat. One was missing a had a concussion and the other one was missing a chunk out of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Lord.
Then she wasn't allowed to have no contact with him after that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope. No, thank you. I'll hurt you over my children's.
Little run on these social medias, on these drama channels, these trash channels.
Oh.
To me, it sounds like he's giving the middle finger. He's making a laughing stock out of the Sumner County Sheriff's Department.
How?
And I really do hope that they,
How is he making a laughing stock out of the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and giving them the middle finger? He's not doing that. You are. You not only are doing it to the county, you're doing it to the freaking judge.
Let's all put a number 1 in the chat for Betty. It's a middle finger.
You know what? I'm going to learn how to make emojis because I want to make some new. I want some misfit logos for, you know what I'm talking about, the little emoji things. We have gorgeous island ones that someone was awesome enough to make me. But we need some for the misfits too, and I need some more to use as badges or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna do one with a middle finger.
There is one on here that's a middle finger. Put a bow on it.
Put a bow.
Here's your gift, bitch. Your number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Are able to bring this home, so the bad guys don't get away with whatever they got away with. Whatever it is, I have my opinions about it. I'm not going to change my opinions about it. The more we go further into this case, the more I feel like my assessments were accurate.
Betty, you're not what do you mean your assessments? What the fuck? Who do you think you are? You're a YouTuber.
Oh, Dave Betty.
You're a YouTuber, Betty. That's it. That's all. You are not media. You want to be. You want to have your sister's skin in her life, just like you were jealous of your mother actually working for a judge. So you had to create your own and take even her stories. Got it. We know that, Betty.
Wow.
Betty.
And you even had to one-up your mom. You had to say, oh, you was the paralegal. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Don't lie.
These people aren't even supposed to exist to you. You currently have a $20,000 bond and a minimum of 6 offenses.
Hey, Chicago Bonnie.
6.
Should have 20,000.
Yeah, 6, Betty. Did you hear her? 6.
A minimum of 6.
She should have 20,000 for each one.
Oh, by now she should have been reviolated. I agree. Her bond should have been revoked. It should have been. Because she's purposely doing this. I answered you back. Your email back, by the way. Those pictures you showed me, those were gorgeous.
Many of you guys know our batting average on this channel has always been very high in our assessments.
She's got a batting
cases,
average.
and it's what has put a target on our back.
No, Betty. Oh my God. Betty, your batting average is not very high. You are often way off and wrong and spread nothing but misinformation and disinformation in cases, Betty. You have yet to help anyone. You've hindered. You've caused chaos and a circus. But help? Yeah, no. That's a hard no.
But if you go to my commentary on Quentin Simon and you go to her court record and listen to all the information, everything that I said was accurate.
No, it wasn't. Incorrect. And Betty, everybody already knew the situation with Quentin Simon. You got your info from everybody else. You didn't come up with it. Shut up. You're such a cow.
She don't even leave her house.
Oh, she's such a cow.
It's supported by...
Hey, Lady K.
And people were calling me a liar when I was just trying to tell the audience the truth of what was going on there.
You were lying. You were wrong. Billy Joel had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Billy
Bitch.
Joe.
She had nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. How have you talked to her? I haven't seen her around, and I've seen her once in like the last.
I
You know,
saw her
it's
just the other day in Queens.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen her in a while. I hope all's good.
She might be working.
Yeah.
And this case is much the same. So we have a boy to still find and bring home. And that's the message.
Betty, you never contributed to finding anyone or anything or bringing anyone home in any way, shape, or form.
Shit, no, they see her, they run more.
But you know who has? Yeah, you're not going to want to hear this, Betty. But guess who's posting? SF. Guess who's still finding people, Betty? SF investigates.
And
Betty, and he's back on the case. And guess what? Even the reporter room is excited that he's back. Who cares about her, right? Probably more than do you, because she doesn't have protection orders against her and isn't facing jail time. But yeah, but she's as dumb and ditzy as you are.
Still need to look. We still need to figure it out.
I only said that because Betty at one time praised the reporter room because, you know, she gets it all wrong. all wrong. I've called her out before with receipts. I was thinking about doing it again because I was listening to some of her today. Oh my God. That woman is so ditzy. But that's why I used the reporter room, because Betty, you know, gave her kudos at one time. I don't know if she still does, probably. But she won't now that she said publicly that, you know, SF should be on the case. And she's glad he's back. Betty's not going to like her now.
Need to find places. But more importantly, this one lady, I don't have her name off the top of my head, probably a good thing. I don't know if I have permission. I think she said I have permission to use her first name. Put together this nice package. So we're going to be going over that maybe tomorrow evening. We also had somebody that put, because of AI, we were reading something from AI that somebody had sent me. And AI believes that Sebastian is 50 or 100 miles at the max.
Are you hearing this?
Artificial, bitch.
AI is now the source of all Betty's stuff.
Well, that's because nobody wants to talk to her, Kathy.
If AI says it, it's got to be true. And it's got to be accurate. Oh, she's not done about AI.
Out from his home. And they were able to give me a beautiful radius of 50 miles and 100 miles. And we're going to go through those, because what am I going to do? I'm going to be assigning the people that are in that area to identify search areas in those towns and areas.
Why, Betty? You haven't searched one step for this boy. Not one step. And when you do go search, for the brief time you do it, all you do is bitch and stream. But anyway, you haven't searched anything. You assigned to who, Betty?
Hey, she fishes. Forget, she fishes.
Oh, she fishes.
Oh, is that why she smells over here?
Well, that's what she said when she stalked Terry Bowersox was.
Yeah.
I'm fishing, bitch.
Fishing, bitch. Yep.
You suck, Betty.
And if we need to do searches, 100 miles searches, that's
the voices AI told her this. So it is legit information. And she's sitting here thanking AI.
Well, you know why, right? Do you know why? I can tell you. Her mod is Guidance. Guidance is Salty Pancake's girlfriend. Salty Pancake has been using Chat GPT to mess with Chance Englebert's case.
Oh, man, did they realize how much trouble they could get into? Hey, Taylor.
And saying that it's all a LARP and Chance never went missing. And
oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
And he's getting away with that?
There's nobody on Rumble to call him out, or on Facebook.
And can't nobody report him?
He's harassing a family. But
yeah.
I guess
whatever.
the family would have to report him.
They have.
Oh my God, that is so messed up. That shit should not be allowed to go on. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't.
You know, there should be able to be some kind of like petition or something that concerned real YouTubers can
Think
sign.
about it. Think about it. Chance's son is now 5.
Wow.
He's in school.
And now this is what he's going to have all over the internet about his dad and his family. That is so messed up. That is so wrong. I wish there was something we could do to help this family to stop it, you know, to stop him at least from doing it.
It's already done.
Sheila.
It's already done. I mean,
I
you
know.
can't put toothpaste back in the tube. It's already done.
Maybe we could prevent him from doing anything else.
But that's why Betty's doing this, is because that's what Salty's been using.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Jim Jules. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sheila. How are you? She only stalked grandparents. No missing teenager. Yep. Betty, why don't you turn in discovery for Queen Bee or the other lawsuits you need to take care of? Betty, have you told people you screwed up and filed in the wrong court? You filed in Sumner County. Did she?
Whatever she's smoking, I don't want none.
But she claims to know the law so well. But she makes mistake after mistake after mistake. And all she does is she knows how to file for a continuance. And she don't even do that right. But she manages, I mean, eventually the courts have got to stop giving this woman continuances.
We're going to do. But we need to start somewhere. The best news is I truly believe that is accurate. I truly believe 100 miles does encompass a great area.
No shit.
You know, I shouldn't say large area, I think is, you know, that's what I mean by great area, large area. And I'm unsure if it covers Memphis. I'll have to look at the map again, but I think we need to look at all of it. I know somebody worked hard on the information, and so we'll talk about it tomorrow evening. I'm still going through a bunch of interviews. I'm looking for interviews.
It is AI. Oh my.
Interrogation interviews
boy.
of parents, or it doesn't have to be parents. It doesn't have to be parents. Anybody that had a missing person that they were interrogated for.
That has nothing to do with this case. Every case is unique in its own way. People are all different. People react and deal with things differently. There's also interrogations because a crime has been committed and law enforcement knows that. There's a whole different way they're going to interrogate or interview that person than one whose teenager ran away. I mean, come on, Betty. You're supposed to know the law so much with your Cracker Jack box certificate. They're not going to treat the parents of a runaway the same as they would the parent of a child who's missing that law enforcement knows they are responsible for something happening. You're an idiot. You can't compare them. And they're not going to treat
Katie like Leilani. They knew with Leilani.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you've done 2 or 3 lives now doing this. She's done several lives now showing all these different interviews, connecting them. Well, this is how it is here. No, it's not.
Found out that they ended up committing the crime. Those are the ones I'm looking for, because those are the body language. Those are the words that I want to compare, next to the words and the behaviors we've been seeing by the mom and stepfather.
The thing is, Betty, there's been no crime. There's been no evidence of any foul play. Sorry, Betty. Again, you're wasting your time on all this stupid bullshit that is irrelevant in this case, period. Instead of taking care of the court messes you yourself have done. You filed for. And I'm sick of you getting to abuse the system. Enough is enough. It's time you stop. It's time you get stopped. And honestly, I pray for that, because it's ridiculous. It really is.
And I'm tired of the abuse on the parents that you're doing.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Sadly, I don't even think going to jail will change anything with Betty. Not to the good. She will come out and she will go right back to social media. She will go right back to TikTok and YouTube. And she will... Exactly. And it's just going to be a revolving door for her, because thankfully, finally, families have had enough, and families are stepping up and doing stuff. And you're seeing it more and more.
Yeah.
It's 237 miles from Hendersonville to Memphis. Yeah, she said 50 to 100 mile radius. Now, AI is the Holy Bible. They're telling, they got it right. They got it all. They know. AI knows.
Acid, lime, fire. Exactly. There's Sheila. A lot. Who wants a pickle bag? And that's another thing. Lord. Where's the pickle bag?
You don't know if they even had one, Betty. And if they did or didn't, it's none of your freaking business. But this is another thing you made up in your mind. You did. That's why I have a thumbnail. I did a live about it. The thumbnail is the pickle bag. No one but you, of a Facebook rumor, someone on there talking shit on JLR's Facebook page, and you ran with it as factual. And you have been accusing them of that for what, 10 months now? At least 9-10 months? You don't even know they had a pickle bag, Betty. You lying piece of shit.
Pickle bag. There's some things that I believe that I believe something's missing from that. I believe a whole lot is missing from the house at this point. As soon as they said they refused to let America's Most Wanted in, I think this is the first for me. I've never seen a parent have America's Most Wanted and then.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Are you sure of those words, Betty? Are you sure refused to let them in is the proper phrase?
She's assuming again.
Hey, everybody, if you could do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up. Do all that YouTube stuff, the like, the share, the sub up, all that stuff. I'd appreciate you. Thank you.
Refused to let them in the house. That's where the child disappeared from. That seems very, very. That seems like they have something to hide.
Kenna.
That in and of itself, that decision alone,
exactly,
tells me they have something to hide. They don't want law enforcement to see something, or they don't want Seth to see something, or they don't want the public to see something.
No, you're wrong again. Wrong, and wrong.
Yeah, maybe it's their private life now. They don't want you to see, bitch.
How about instead of Betty's idea of research is recording everybody's lives on her mega drive. That is Betty's idea of research. Real research, Betty, is if you look into the show, you would see that it's not actually unusual at all.
Well, she knows how to do research. She just keeps coming up with the wrong laws to present to court.
Can I back what up, Mona Lisa? Oh, back it up. You missed what she said? Okay, how far back, hon? We'll go back.
You notice the lack of emotion, like maybe Katie can't go back in that house. Maybe it's hard for her.
Used to let America's Most Wanted in. I think this is the first for me. I've never seen
You need me to go back further?
Let him
I'll go back.
It's a pickle bag. And that's another thing. Where's the pickle bag? Where's the pickle bag? There's some things that I believe are that I believe something's missing from that. I believe a whole lot is missing from the house at this point. As soon as they said they refused to let America's Most Wanted in, I think this is the first for me. I've never seen a parent have America's Most Wanted and then refuse to let them in the house.
I didn't refuse, Betty. Oh my God. You're such a lying twat. You run with anything you hear. When voices talked. Okay. I don't remember how far back I was.
And it's supported by a court record. And people were calling me a liar when I was just trying to tell the audience the truth of what was going on there. And this case is much the same. So
no, it is not.
Still find and bring home.
There's nothing. Did I go back far enough? What did Voices say? Voices, what's the last thing you said? It was about Quentin Simon's case.
No. I'd said something else, but I don't remember what it was.
Do you remember how far back it was?
I have no idea.
That's not true, Betty.
Oh,
These cases...
said that they didn't refuse. I said, are you sure that refuse is the right word to use? Because they didn't refuse to let America's Most Wanted in.
Right. It's a rumor, and I'm guessing it came from Seth. It's my guess. I may be wrong. I don't know. But I'm guessing that that's where it came from. Tony and Seth.
Is she just mad because Seth didn't get in on the interview?
He was.
Interview?
He did. They interviewed him. Yeah, they interviewed all three of them.
Good.
That made sure he wanted to show off his place, you know.
Yeah, well, of course, but I'm glad that three of them did it.
But Tony did an interesting video, by the way. An interview really talking some nasty about Katie.
Well, Tony's a woman hater, and I don't want to go further, but I believe there's more going on there.
Oh, I got something to show you. I'll show you in a minute.
And that's the message. We still need to look.
Okay, I'm going to go back where we were.
So we're going to be going over that maybe tomorrow evening. We also had somebody that put, because of AI, we were reading something from AI that somebody had sent me.
Yes.
And AI believes that Sebastian is 50 or
we read it.
In those towns and areas. The news is I truly believe that is accurate. I truly believe 100 miles does encompass a great area. I shouldn't say large area, I think is, that's what I mean by great area, large area. And I'm unsure if it covers Memphis. I'll have to look at the map again, but I think we need to look at all of it. I know somebody...
It has not... You were so hell-bent on Memphis. Well, it doesn't even come close to Memphis, Betty.
We worked hard on the information, and so we'll talk about it tomorrow evening. I'm still going through a bunch of interviews. I'm looking for interviews, interrogation interviews.
Oh, she says the same thing over
of
again.
Parents, or it doesn't have to be parents. It does. We're interrogating for, because those are the body language.
Oh, they have nothing to do with it.
God is missing from the house at this point. As soon as they said they refused to let America's Most Wanted in, I think this is the first for me. I've never seen a parent.
Okay, you've said that 30 times.
Have America's Most Wanted and then refuse to let them in the house.
They didn't refuse, Betty.
That's where the child disappeared from. That seems very, very. That seems like they have something to hide. That in and of itself, that decision.
They weren't going to talk to Seth at all, but Katie asked them to. Wow.
So let's ask this question, Betty. Why do you keep getting these extensions on your court date? What do you
Exactly,
get?
Jabba Jones. Yeah, exactly. But you're right about that. The person putting the info in is already putting biased information in to begin with, into AI.
Yeah.
On Dateline. Okay. Thank you, Clue.
Thank you, Clue.
See, he wouldn't have done that. That's just there's a vast difference between the Prophets and I'm sorry, but there is. They still will not go at him the way he does them.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows it, and that's why he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Alone tells me they have something to hide. They don't want law enforcement to see something, or they don't want Seth to see something, or they don't want the public to see something. And I think what that
Why
something
would they
is,
care what Seth sees? Why would they care? I mean, the public's already, you people have shown their house more times than they've probably seen their house. I mean, and they live in it. I mean, you people have plastered the in and outside of it everywhere and up and down. And I mean, what's there not to show, Betty? I would bet that his room and his belongings are still right there waiting for him. Katie loves her son and misses her son. And you got to be a real sick, twisted, demented soul to not see the hurt and pain on her and Chris. To not hear it in his voice.
Well, somebody that doesn't have children or a marriage would never know that, especially as numb as she is. That
night on Clue's panel, when he told that story about Sebastian and the construction equipment and the construction sites and how much he had me in tears. You could hear that man. He was breaking down while he was telling that story. Yeah. Screw you, Betty. Screw you. I wouldn't want someone doing that to Seth. You know. Yeah. Regardless, they're all hurting. They're all missing him. They all want him home.
Is either Sebastian's items are missing from his room, or they changed out the carpet or some other furniture or something in their house that they don't want people to know that has been changed.
Okay, how would you know if they changed well, never mind, you'd know because you've scoped that house out more than, like I said, they have.
Why would they change it and then move?
Yeah, exactly, Betty. You're the one been telling everybody for 6 months now they're selling their house, but yet it hasn't went up for sale.
Right. Please, the comedy girl.
Reasons I can come up with, because any parent that wants their child to come home, they don't give a rat's ass where they're filming. I can promise you that. I've met a lot of innocent parents that have lost their children, their adult children, their young children.
Okay, when? Because if you thought that it was for 1 second and then you turned on him as quick as shit, man. When have you ever, other than Layla's mom, and that's only because you were trying to build that up and it fell flat for you. Epic fail for you, by the way. Because you couldn't spin that one. Though you've tried. I mean, it took you months, and I think to this day you still deny and what law enforcement has put out. You still swear to God that was her when it wasn't her. And they confirmed it wasn't her. But to this day, you and that olive oil run with that shit.
And I can tell you, not one of them has ever thought to tell somebody not to come to their house. They're always eager to show pictures and show their room and show the love that they had for their child and humanize the child.
Okay, number one, they don't have to show the love they have for their child to you or to anyone. He was a teenager, Betty. He wasn't a small child. There's nothing wrong with them doing an interview at a neutral location where there wouldn't be anybody nosing around. They know how they are stalked and harassed and threatened. They also know the situation with you, Betty, and your little minions and Nick at Night and stop. Like I said, instead of recording everybody's lives and putting them on your mega hard drive, because you spend a lot of time doing that, you need to actually do some real research, because girl, that's not research. And start doing your court shit so you can quit getting continuances.
Right.
Jesus, you're the one that wanted this court action, but yet you're refusing to do any of it. The judge needs to wake up on the wrong side of the bed the next time you go in front of him. And let you know enough is enough. She's so mad that only the losing, scamming money grabbers would get with her. I could see them zooming in on everything. And definitely. They would. So you say, hey, how are you? Yeah, there is carpet in the bedrooms, and no, it hasn't been changed. It's none of her freaking business. But, they have shown so much of that house. They would say it. That would be the next thing. Well, look at what they've changed, even though nothing has actually changed. Oh, they stuck with the same color, but you could tell it's different. They would come up with it all. There would be something.
Microanalyzation.
That's what they love to do, is humanizing that child. And these are two people that have sat here in the public begging for help while not accepting any help provided. It's a facade.
What? Not accepting any help provided. Help from who exactly? Tony? You? That CJ Circus? What's his name? CJ Crime or something else? Exactly who's going to help them? What did you offer to do?
And there are such things as first responders. And then there's something like you, Betty.
I think it's evil CJ.
All right, guys. Rock.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that weird dude. Yeah.
Get out with your coffee beans out. Don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And until next time, please be safe.
Oh, thank God that's over.
I agree.
But I just, that's the very end of this live she did on that ammonia. And the reason, like I said, the reason that I watch boring lives of hers like that is because that's when you catch Betty and stuff.
I just got to say my observation of analyzing BullhornBetty. Don't she remind you of a hyena?
Yeah, I'm going to be like Betty.
She sounds like a cackling hyena with that voice.
I'm gonna be like Betty. I'm gonna get the book on body language. I'm gonna read the prefix, and that's it. And I'm gonna be the expert, just like she is.
Damn it! I almost lost my coffee. You do that. There's videos that you can, watch. Betty, I've been watching your body language and you look very insecure. Very. Just stop it.
Sorry about that. Okay.
I agree with you. So you say they're all weird.
Very much so.
Betty's the queen weirdo. She wants to be like Queen so bad. There you go. You're Queen weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Betty wants to wear anybody's skin but her own.
Oh, God, no.
Clue, do you get yourself some of that shampoo?
No, it wasn't this one. No, it was the one.
See how far back she had that ponytail pulled back? You could really see her balding. That's stress.
Mm-hmm.
That she's putting herself
Oh, I'm
through.
looking on the wrong channel. Oh. Go ahead and talk. I was looking for something. I looked on the wrong channel. Okay, here we go. Jesus. Get it together, Kat. Okay. Okay, so the other day, well, when this happened, I was going to do a live. Brittany, hence my thumbnail, the flip-floppers, Brittany and Terry, according to Brittany. But we got sidetracked and I never did get back to it. So I figured we'd finally do it because I don't like telling y'all I'm going to do something and don't do it. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. But tomorrow's going to be, we're going to go over somebody who is, there's a thing in the wall. You know, things that are meant to stay in the wall. They're never meant to come out that wall.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing likes to come out once in a while.
Oh.
And she has no clue what the hell she's talking about. So we're going to review that. And then I'm going to start getting into, oh my God, the drama going on Twitter with the Karen Reed cases and Turtle Boy. We're getting into some of that. There's, it's, guys, it's going to, you're not even going to believe this shit that goes on. I'm telling you, you are not going to believe it. That little maggot is something else, man. That Turtle Boy, that little maggot is something else. But we are definitely getting into all that because I've been saving all that stuff. I keep up on that. And that is one trial I will be covering. Turtle Boys, absolutely.
I've been watching the Lori Vallows case. She just keeps.
I just watched the highlights.
She just keeps getting the judge mad by trying to present her case from the podium.
I was so let down on how all that was handled and how she got away with killing her husband. I mean, that was just the whole thing about it. But Patricia Sal, thank you so much. Thank you.
She should be.
I got 2 in my goal. Hey, Harley Ryder. Oh crap! It's still in my cart. She said, "Voices." That sounds like me. Oh Lord, I got so much in my cart. The kids are gonna like their Easter though. I settled on the roller skates, so they're gonna like it.
You don't remember doing stuff?
No, I don't. I'm new. Just
I
the
mean,
thought of that
the
gives
other
me
way
chills.
around. Like I remember, like old things really well.
What wires did you chew on?
Fucking wires laying around. Like
Wires?
Yeah.
Okay, why the hell is he chewing on wires? What would make someone chew on wires laying around that house?
Hunger.
Yuck.
No McDonald's tonight.
Ooh, okay.
You chewed on wires?
You never put a wire in your mouth? And chew on it?
No. What? That's not normal, baby.
When you're a kid, it's normal.
What?
Mm-mm.
Y'all, I've been with this man for 14 years. I've never.
And how come every time that you talk about him, you say, I've been with him for 14 years? Okay, so good for you.
You
I mean,
accomplished.
I don't sit here and say I've been with my husband for almost, 43, 44 years, somewhere close in there. Yeah,
Oh, no, girl, I've only been with mine for 23.
Yeah, I mean, so you want a medal? You know, apparently you ain't that good in relationships either, because you got, several different situations and families. But yet you put Chris down for that, haven't you? But he only has kids with one woman. Anyway.
I love it.
You
when
shouldn't
kids
talk
go-
about that when you yourself have not been that great in relationships either. How many baby daddies? Just saying.
Wires? What? Were they plugged up?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I shoot on the wire.
I'm sorry. I just see you over there gnawing on the damn wire.
You had too many gummies today, bro.
Wires?
I mean, is it so amusing and funny to
I never
find out
chewed
your
on
husband
Did you
chews
hear
on
that?
wires?
Did you hear that? He said
Yeah.
you've had too many
I'm
gummies
sorry, that-
today.
Wait, let me see. Back that up. I thought that's what I heard. Oops.
Damn wire.
You had too many gummies today, bro.
Wires?
You
I never chewed on wires.
stick everything in your mouth. I'm just saying, like, I have a weird memory where
I'm sorry, that was funny.
More than whatever that I did yesterday.
I remember chewing on like
It's like reverse. It should be.
Yeah. Shirley said he needed that shot of adrenaline. Pennies taste like copper. I mean, I'm saying, y'all.
Paper
I-
clips in the wall sockets. Did you ever do that?
No.
He stuck paper clips in a wall socket. It makes sense.
Oh my God.
We were like at least 10.
Totally makes fucking sense,
You
doesn't
put
it?
paper.
Hell yeah, we did it one time.
So I
It
gotta
wasn't
read.
that loud, though. It was like, have you ever touched like the electric fence around a cow?
Did I not go
No.
backward up voices?
You never lived, man.
Did I
Yeah,
not go
you
back?
played it. You played it.
Okay.
You played it twice.
When did you cook, bro?
Is that what we heard? Is that
Yeah.
what? That's exactly what I thought I heard. Oh, so you say thank you. I want to see confetti. Me too. That would be nice. Thank you.
Big ass sign that says "Do not touch, danger."
The horse thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I've never touched that.
Everybody's touched
It'll
that.
kill you.
No. They got like a car battery.
It says like
I'm sorry, but this explains so much.
Doesn't it though?
two kids in a household with babies.
Yeah.
high voltage. I'd stay away from that shit. I was extremely cautious as a kid. I didn't do stuff like that.
I guess maybe because I was a boy. They used to
He
dare
said
each
you
other-
never lived.
They would dare each other to pee on the electric wire.
No. To pee on it?
Oh yeah, didn't you have male cousins?
It would electrocute all the way back up on you.
Oh, y'all are terrible. Did you get electrocuted?
I told you about how we used to shoot each other in the bottom of the feet with the BB gun.
Yeah. Now I can relate to that. We shoot, well, not BB guns, but paint. I can't say that word. Shit. With weapons, we did with paintballs.
I'm gonna speed her up.
I know they don't. YouTube stupid.
What do you call it? If it's a BB blank, what do you call it?
A pew pew. I know you have to change your language. Ivy League says, "How did you even survive to tell this story?" Let me see. A reality wins. Thank you so much for gifting a membership. Give me 1 second, guys.
Well, that explains some things
All right,
for me.
reality wins. Thank you for gifting a membership. Hey, Summer Isms. Hey, Kitty Catty. How are you? Welcome. Remy June. How are you guys? If you Oh, and now, now they're saying Butterfingers.
You just call her
I don't know. Lady
Butterface
Creation, good to see.
Yeah,
instead of Butterhead. Can we just call her Butterface? Everything
that'll
Butterface
work.
is nice.
That'll work.
See you, Kitty Catty. Good to see you. Is members only? I mean, subscribers only mode on? Let me make sure. Denise Kelly says biting tinfoil. Oh my, right, Denise? Oh my Lord. I'm not raffle ticket. As long as you're respectful, you're not going to be blocked. Let's see. No aluminum oil, or I said oil. Please don't block me. I will behave. I don't know that for sure, but I was told it was from the critical decay days. Just a heads up is all. Well, how are you, Lindsay? Good to see you. Good evening. I bring on what? My sarcasm or respectful. Don't care if I will tone down my sarcasm. I'm sorry. No, bad one. Oh, that's another bad one. Yeah. I will tone down my sarcasm. I'm sorry. No, I don't care if anybody's here as long as they are respectful. I can't stand even to close the cotton. Texas mom life, right? Are you? Congratulations. Or for the time being, if you want to become a mid team, never mind. It's the gummy squad. We're on the gummy squad today. Just my opinion says. My drink went down the wrong pipe. I don't know. I wires. Oh, did you guys? I did a brief cam slip. Wasn't he? I don't even care. Cam slip is a cam slip is a cam slip, right? I did a brief cam slip and they freaking ran with it today. And I got a message.
I don't know where Betty got the picture, but I don't know if you guys seen it. She's now showing a picture of Sebastian with facial hair.
No.
Yeah.
I bet AI created it.
Yeah. You guys didn't it show playing that video?
No, I didn't notice it.
Oh, I'll find it and I'll show it. I'll find it.
Someone left a comment and they were like, don't you get it? It's not about your face. We're talking about how much weight you've gained and how I'm like, wow. Okay. Well,
wow.
I'll be fat. You know, if you don't like me because I'm fat, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But I would, let me show you this. And listen, I don't care. It's not about being a victim, nothing like that. I'm not digging for sympathy or anything like that. I just have a point to this. Okay. Just bear with me. I totally have a point to this.
You promise?
Please.
Says the refuse to serve.
Go ahead.
I said, you promise? You promise you got a point to all this?
Right?
No, she can't. She don't. Wait, where'd it go? All right, I'm looking for that picture where I play this.
He knows where he is and he knows what condition.
100% have a point to what I'm about to show. Well, I want to look at my live post. Where's the post at? Okay. So there was a certain channel that went live about me today, right? I did now, to be fair, I did not watch the live stream that this person did specifically.
Then you can't comment on it.
Why would I? You know, I don't know. Why the hell would I watch somebody break me down? Tiffany, guys, there's my Tiffany. Hey, my sister from another mister. Guys, Tiffany, please, y'all, when Britt starts the live, please don't text her. It's not life or death. It throws off the whole chat. Yes. Tiffany, how's your son? Oh, Karma, much better, babe. Thanks. We are thinking about you and little man, and we are praying for him. Tiffany, we've all been keeping you and your son in our prayers, babe. And I'm so proud of you. You know what for. I don't want to.
Here, I'll show you real quick. I got it brought up. I'll show you what Betty. She said she did it because somebody in her chat asked her to. So if they asked you to jump off a bridge, would she? Most likely not.
I'm begging. I'm not asking. Please jump, girl.
Yeah, it was in this video. I must not have went back far enough. I thought I did show you guys this. Okay, I'll show you real quick. I looked at it like, okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what she says about it, then we'll get back to Brittany. Oops. Okay. See, here's the comment. Now, you tell me how Betty had that picture ready that fast. Because Betty already had it ready. She knew this was going to be asked. Because the comment's there, and in a second, she puts up the picture. It says, can you superimpose a little mustache on Sebastian? I think if he's going through changes and actually growing facial hair, it'd be helpful to those looking for him. God bless you. Okay, now, within a second, Betty's going to post it. Now you tell me.
Okay, let me take this off.
She didn't
so
know
you guys
that
can
question
see.
was coming?
Where-
She very much knew that question was coming.
Oh, yeah. That was an
Wait.
email.
Photos of him with different types of mustaches and beards. So if you guys want to see him with like just a little spot of a mustache or a beard or variation, he's younger, so he's not going to most likely have a real thick one. But I know some people wanted to see him with some of this facial hair because we know his age. And so this one like has a little bit more shadowing in. This one's very light, normal. Then you got one that's a little thicker, one that's a little thinner, one that has no beard, but just the mustache, and one that's even thinner. So you guys get the idea of these. So I also want to I'm going to call out all of the BullhornBetty gifted memberships. So we've got.
Yeah.
I need to know what to think about the level of asshole she'll go to.
I agree. I agree.
I do.
And it's just time. I'm just.
Yeah, that's kind of like invading the kids' privacy too, in a same sense.
These people have ceased to exist to her. What the fuck is she doing?
If that don't get her in big trouble, I don't know what will. I don't even think they care anymore. And that's sad.
No, it's just the justice process. It takes time.
Well, I'm getting mad.
I know, it's frustrating as hell.
It is, because she shouldn't be on these streets. Look at what she's doing.
I totally went blank on what I was. Where the hell did live go? I was reviewing.
Brittany and Craig.
Yeah.
Craig, have patience with me.
I'm eating.
You have a little patience with me, please.
I'm just eating all the gummies.
And what do you say? She had too many brownies?
Oh my God, these beaver nuggets. I cannot even tell you.
I've never had them. Buc-ee's is. I love Buc-ee's. I could spend some money in there. They have a beef jerky wall like no other. But I've always wanted to try them.
I got Buc-ee ears, and I got Buc-ee koozie, and I got beaver buddies. Oh, beaver buddies. Beaver Buddies, Animal Cookies.
Hey, Butter.
With
Hey, Trouble Man.
baked in sprinkles. Beaver Buddies, Animal Cookies.
Yeah. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, sub up, become a misfit, hit the goal, whatever.
Your business out, but I'm so proud of you. Keep doing you. Hey, KDP, good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay.
Oh, we love you. I made this post because they are using my brief little cam slip. Yes, I didn't want to say it. Y'all, our girl, Tiffany graduated from nursing school. That crap, I live like there's limited jobs, and the medical field is like a major profession that people go into when we graduate. So Tiff,
what do you mean when we graduate, Brittany? Wow, you're delusional.
I know a lot of people that went into the nursing field, and that is a hard ass.
It wasn't too awful bad, Ange.
Hey, Brittany. And I am so proud of you. You did it. Yes, girl. So, guys, give a shout out to our Tiff. Throw up some love, some hearts. You are awesome. So proud of you. She said, finally, y'all been with me every step of the way. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Look at BSN. All of our awesome Cajun Juju. Regina. Awesome, guys. Y'all waited over a little bit. I got my RN in 2007. Nursing. That is goes. All investigates. You are so nice. Nurses are my favorite people. So I did a cam slip by accident last night, which honestly, I don't have anything to hide. It wasn't, you know. Hold on a second. Let me help my son, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 minute.
She had a cam slip, guys.
All right. It's just a simple, you know, I'm me. Look, plain Jane. I'm me. What you see is what you get. Just like this. It was very similar to this. I mean, it's dark. I look like shit. It is what it is. Another night, I'm in my PJs, whatever, right? Well, they did a...
Something tells me that's how you look all the time, but that's just my opinion.
They just put it on their panels, right? And just kind of blasted it. Just to, you know, for the sake of trying to
even let me talk.
Intimidate, humiliate, make you feel bad about yourself, all of that. Calling somebody fat, it is what it is. So
I don't care if you're big, little, I don't care.
Let me show you. I made this post because they were saying some really horrible things about me. I said, shame away. Until you cam up without a filter, you look like an insecure, petulant, mean girl with an obsession because
you heavily filter. Because that picture right now, that's your avatar, that's heavily filtered.
Person coming after me, making fun of me, doesn't even cam up on YouTube without a filter. We've never seen this person just, you know, turn the camera on and show themselves without a filter, but they want to talk about me.
Darby.
I don't use a filter when I came up ever. What you see is what you get. If I turn the camera on when I'm live, that's natural. I don't use a single filter. So cam up without a filter. Let's see it.
And then some of the other people, I don't know how.
One of the people, Granny, we've never seen you without a filter, right?
There we go, Granny.
The other person, QB, never shows herself ever. Like, where are you at? Show yourself.
And you know what? That's the whole beautiful thing. You don't have to. No one asks you to show yourself and jump scare everybody.
Granny, show yourself without a filter. QB, let's see you. All we've ever seen of you are out-of-date mugshots. Hey, Kim, good to see you. I hope you're doing okay. So glad you're here tonight. I hope you're doing all right.
Ready.
So I said this, right? I said, until you cam up without a filter, you look like an insecure, petulant, mean girl.
Exactly. And look at how and that's why somebody got their feelings hurt because I said that once. And I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it badly. All I said is I could see where it was about AMAC, about the photo she used. And they were saying it was a catfish. It could be considered a catfish. And all I said is I could see where they were coming from. because the filter, was heavily filtered and it was an older photo. So yeah, that could be kind of catfishing someone.
Well, you know what my husband tells me? Thin might be in, but fat's where it's at. I'm proud.
Yeah, I might even show my face tomorrow. I haven't done it in a while. If I have any energy left.
I did just shave
Then
my face too.
Session. You don't hurt me. Many of us struggle with weight. Even the women in your chat. Shame on you for that. I hope that all realize how self-serving you are. And then I said, oh, by the way, I thought that you don't stream on the weekends, right? Because she said she never streams on the weekend. She does everything with her sister and her mom and her kids, right? Well, oh yeah, that's right. Your actions always are opposite to your words every time. Granny is the
Wow, she streamed one time on the weekend. Wow. Normally, Granny does not stream on the weekends.
By the way, I don't have a filter. I just have a tiny little light shining right on me. Am I every bit of ugly I'm supposed to be?
Oh, you are not.
I'm going to start making these shirts that say, welcome to the shit show.
All right.
I like them.
I like that mug you posted. I like the shape of that mug you posted.
Oh my God, I wish I could show it to you, but it's already in the mail. I stopped on the way home from the doctor's office. It's already in the mail, but oh my God, it came out so fucking good. And I was even able to put her name on it.
So what did the doctor say? You're doing good?
I'm okay. I don't need to start steroids. It actually looks better. It looks 40% better than it did on Monday.
Oh, that's great.
Great.
The Famvir is kicking in, so
that's great. Good to hear.
I'm doing everything I need to do, apparently.
You are. You take care of business, always.
It just sucks.
It does.
The gift that keeps on giving. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. She always does exactly the opposite of what she claims, or what she accuses you of. But anyway, my whole point of showing all this is to show you this, because not even for me, but this is for other people too that are overweight on this platform. Gina from West Virginia says, if you bothered hearing anything, then you would have heard the part that was said. It's not about your looks, it's your size. You've gained weight and it's unhealthy at this point. We all go through it. And as we age, but you need to do something about it before it gets out of hand.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So apparently,
I'm sorry, but Gina from West Virginia, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Flat out, you're a bitch. Mind your business. You're a fucking J on a screen. How dare you? Fuck you twice for making me have to defend this Watosaurus. Because right is right, wrong is wrong. And screw you the third time for making me have to tell you that you're being a shithead. Shame on you. This isn't your place.
Yeah,
let's give her 4.
Yeah, this was even. That's just. I mean,
that's just rude.
It is, and I'm not sticking up for Brittany. I'm just saying that this lady's wrong and leaving a comment like that.
I wonder if she's related to Cheryl. I wonder if Gina and Virginia and Cheryl are sisters.
Yeah, maybe they might be.
It's definitely got to be cousins.
Could be right.
Rude.
My weight gain, is everybody else's business.
But
now,
Brittany, you do go after, you and your panels always going after people's looks and stuff. So, you don't like it when it's done back at you, do you? Do you, Britt?
Oh no. Don't hurt
The
her
same
feelings.
people trying to break me
Mm.
down about everything, under the sun. I guess now all of a sudden they're concerned about my well-being. Okay. So now it's my size, even though, they don't even, I haven't even stood up and showed you my body to see if I've gained weight. All you see is my face. You don't even know how much I weigh. But not only that,
Don't
is
care.
this what you like? Let's see, Gina. What
Why
is it,
are
Gina
you
from
giving it this much attention, Brittany? So you can play victim. Why
No.
do you even give stuff like this attention? And you don't just give it attention, you stay on it.
West Virginia? Huh, Gina, you don't have a picture. I don't see a picture. Where's your picture? Let's see what you look like. Since you want to, bag on my weight, let's see what you look like.
Brittany,
You have
stop
no one to
playing
please but
victim.
yourself.
Your victim card got taken away from you. Queen Bee took it away from you. It's gone. Knock it off. Why are you even messing with this? Why didn't you hit the fucking delete button?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The nagging card never even exists.
It's all so she can do exactly what she's doing now. Woe is me. Look, I'm the punching bag of YouTube. I don't do anything. Now, can you buy memberships? Because I want you to buy the memberships because YouTube takes less of a percentage of the memberships than they do of the super chats, supposedly.
No, that's not true.
Oh, wow, that's why I said supposedly.
That's
so it
not
isn't true.
though.
Okay. Yeah, someone had said that earlier and I wasn't sure. That's why I said supposedly.
No.
I thought it was the same thing across the board.
It's
That was my understanding.
30% membership, supers, and that includes super stickers, super chats, super thanks,
Yeah,
all that straight across the board, 30%.
that's what I thought.
It's almost 45%.
Hmm.
It's your
Wow.
AdSense, and you make pennies on the dollar.
Tell me about it. I think I made a whole $3 the other night.
Wow.
And your family. Well, y'all heard my man. He's fine with me. We've been together for 14 years.
So it
I'm not
pisses
trying
me
to.
off that, to hear these people bitching about or money. And the way, shut up with what you're making. Shut the hell up.
Impress anybody here, but I mean, if we want to talk about people's weights like that, where's your picture? Let me
Okay.
see you guys. Let's see.
She's
here,
gonna
and
keep on.
you're a 10
on.
as well, right? To me, I've never seen QB cam up before. I've never seen Granny without a filter. So, I mean, I don't know. And Gina here, she's, all I see is a big J.
Why are you so
Easy.
worried about Queen and Granny? Granny cams up all the time. I don't know what filter she uses or if she does. I don't know. I've never asked. I don't care. Yeah, really. What?
You know what's so amazing is that she's supposed to be a crime channel, right? There are
Right.
so many cases going on right now, like Lori Vallow, Karen
Yes.
Reed, and she ain't following none of them.
No, she's doing Richard Allen that he's innocent. That's what she's chose to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, she's the opposite. Okay.
Yeah, but she's not getting the views, so she's not going to stick with it. Her numbers were way
Wrong.
down on that. Mm-hmm.
It's the wrong opinion you're giving.
She and her
Right.
panel, no, they want the drama.
No, it's
Who she
more
got
like
the views she got on it are her actual viewers. The rest are there for the drama. That's clear. She normally would get 4,000 or 5,000. She got over 2. What's that mean?
Big
What was that?
whoopee-doo.
Oh,
Whoopie-doo!
yeah.
well, she's doing this too.
She and
I
her
was
panel really went hard on Katie's weight, but that was okay. Exactly. They had no
They-
problem with putting Katie down, did they?
Mm-mm.
This means whoop-de-doo and this means loco.
Yeah, this means whoop-de-doo. Big whoop-de-doo.
And I'll pipe in on this one. I've had it. I've about had it with people on here slamming older folks in the chats. It really has become quite hurtful to my feelings. I don't have thick skin. That's why. Well, no one should be doing that to us, period. And it pisses me off. I totally get it. It pisses me off. If anything, have some respect, because we're the ones with the life experience. All right?
Again, like I said the last time I was live with you, if you could just accept a little criticism from your elders, you'd be just fine. We're not here to hurt you. You hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, sis,
But that's all they got. That's all they can do,
picture QB with her voice and lisp to have a beard. Oh Lord, Izzy.
Oh my God.
Texas Plain
So
Jane, good to
childish.
see you. I mean, stress eating is a thing, so there's that. Well, here's the thing. Not that it's any of their, business, but I quit smoking, right? So I quit smoking
2 years
March,
ago.
May, 2 years, right? I quit smoking. I have had
Couldn't
some
be
help.
that you're sitting on your ass probably 15 hours out of the day on social media somewhere doing something and stuffing your face with candy. Couldn't have nothing to do with that, right? Couldn't have anything to do with you get very little exercise and you eat nothing but drive-through. Your words, how much you spend a month on drive-through. Or
health challenges that have put me back.
oh, I won't touch that.
So yeah, I have gained some weight. I have, but
Cellulitis has nothing to do with you gaining or losing weight, dear.
Lazy does.
what's that have to do with anything? Really? Honestly, what does my weight have to do with your dislike of me? Blue Bella says the obsession that 3 or 4 creators have with you, Brittany, is a mental illness, and that needs help. One that claims she's so happy because her man is all that. She lies. She has a man that she supports.
Huh?
Emmy Jo says, read her comment.
Who the hell are you talking about? The obsession that 3 or 4 creators have with you, Brittany, is a mental illness, and they need help. One that claims she's so happy because her man is all that. She lies. She has a man that she supports. Who the fuck are you talking about? Who supports their man? And who's obsessed with Brittany?
Well,
Besides Brittany.
If you're in a marriage, you support your man and your man supports you.
I have no idea who the hell
That's
she's
kind
talking
of the
about.
point of a marriage, because otherwise, why would you do it?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know who she's talking about, because the people that cover Brittany, they actually have men that work that I know of. The one, out of the 3 or 4 you're talking about, 2 I know for sure have men that actually work and take care of their families. Shocker.
Well,
And just because you're a single parent don't mean any less. They work and provide for their family. That's all that matters.
Cletus works. Kyle works. Who else has a husband that's obsessed with her?
That they think's obsessed, because I don't think Clue and Cletus are obsessed with her at all. I think they're having fun with her.
That's what I'm saying. Who else has a husband?
Yeah. And trust and believe. YouTube didn't pay. Well, never mind. I wanted to say it.
My husband's retired.
Good for him. Enjoy it.
He is.
I'm looking for it, girl. I can say this because we're the exact same age. It's mostly hormonal at this point. Pre-menopause is a SOB. Your body's grand finale.
Oh my God. Quit making excuses. That's all this is you sitting there, excuse after excuse after excuse. So fucking what? You gained weight. You blew up. Big deal. Quit making excuses. Quit playing the woe is me. Jesus.
Of estrogen. Trying to lose, estrogen. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't say that.
You're in your
Trying to
early
lose
30s.
weight now is really nearly impossible.
She's
It's hard. It's
37.
definitely
You're 37 years old, Brittany. I doubt that's the case with you.
Oh,
It's
it
called
could-
sitting on your ass in front of that laptop so many hours out the day. You don't get no exercise. You don't do nothing but eat candy and fast food. That's your words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
it's hard. It's, I don't know. The difference does the fuck difference does weight make?
It
That
doesn't.
also-
You're the one sitting here. 46 minutes you've been crying about this one comment. 46 minutes. Because you like the drama. You thrive on this shit. This is what your bread and butter is, Brittany.
Some of them are, that's all some of them ever got. I swear. I know some fugly, skinny people and some beautiful, full-figured ones, none of which says a word about their insides, by the way. Right. Like, it's so shallow. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to be a hypocrite. You know, I've taken dicks on people and stuff too, but I'm just making a point. Like, I'm not whining. I don't care. It is what it is. Say what you want to say about me. What I'm saying is, listen, there are many women here with me, many women in her chat and in QB's chat and all over who have weight on them.
Okay,
you
but
know?
it wasn't aimed at anybody but you. That comment was strictly to you.
Come on now. Tinks says, Britt, you're beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Tinks. Thank you for being a member. You've been a member
Okay,
longer than a month. I don't know why. Or yesterday,
So now she's grifting for comments.
remembered. But hold on a second. Let's go ahead and give these memberships. Hopefully you guys get them. The ones in chat. Y'all ready for this?
No, who cares?
Hold on. Shit. Hold on. I got to switch over.
Instead of gifted memberships that you get all but 30% of the money right back, how about get premium and do your subs a favor? Because even my little tiny channel, though I'm struggling, I may lose it for a month or two because things have been slow. At least I have it, you know?
Here's something Brittany can study. Study a metabolism and what you can do to speed up your metabolism while you sit on your fat ass. I mean, your ass.
I mean, it's hard for us little channels to compete with the big channels and try to find a time to go live.
And it's hard to be nice to somebody that's just sitting here grifting for comments of, please boost me, boost my ego, boost me, please.
Yep.
Hey, you guys. All right, hold on. I'm kind of glad that Craig was here when I first went live, so we could, you know, they love to take stuff. See, Craig, here's the thing too, like, don't get it twisted. Craig and I have a real relationship, okay?
Okay, why do you
We
gotta
don't
say, but
sugarcoat-
why do you gotta say that though? Are you trying to prove it to yourself or to everybody else? Real relationship? Okay.
shit to each other? Never have.
Mm-hmm.
We are introducing a new way to gift memberships free of charge each month. These, what is this? Okay, let me gift these. I wonder why I just got that promo message when I've had this
I
for
wish
a
they
while. That
would
was weird.
fix that so I
Okay.
can.
Let's see who got it. Circle Back, Vestiges, Palomino Princess, Grandma Pickle. Welcome to the Gummy Squad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your weight doesn't have anything to do with anything. Thank you, Tiffany. That's what I said. My weight shouldn't even be a factor. Audacity says, I don't care about weight. I'll be a size 4 for a couple years, go up to a 12, lose it all in a couple months, rinse, repeat. Been like that all my life, and I don't even try to change anything. I think this is just me, right? And please don't nobody take it the wrong way. I think that a size 12 is a beautiful size. I don't know. Maybe that's because I'm chubby, but I don't know. Okay, Cat in the chat. Kate Gillen.
Yeah.
Gillen?
Good.
Sweet.
Hey, Seawalk. Good question. Then why ain't he married? Why ain't you two married yet? I'm just, some people don't need to get married. You clearly don't.
They've been together for 14 years,
Eh,
Sweetie Pie. I recognize Sweetie Pie. We are Cody's voice and American Justice. Welcome to the Gummy Squad. Welcome. Hey, Rhodey gal. No matter what, they'll always have something to say. I'm your age, Britt. And been tiny my whole life. Always said you're so skinny.
Oh my Lord, I can't listen to no more.
And I just think about that, and even for me,
50
we have
minutes.
to remember. Oh, meow.
She's still talking about
All
that.
right. Yeah, don't eat the
Still
chocolate.
look.
And the super chats and the memberships are rolling in. And that's why she's going to continue talking about it. Because her shtick is working. She's getting mad cash. And she still won't get premium.
I feel like I'm withering away. Can Kathy get some honey bun money?
Tinks, thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. I really appreciate it. It's really pissed. 3 weeks before summer.
And there's the TJ69 that was over in Clues. It's not a troll. TJ69's been around for a minute and is a heavy Britney supporter.
Oh.
I'm not kidding you. My kids, that air conditioner is my kid's air conditioner. That air conditioner.
When they were doing it, I couldn't type in chat to tell them about TJ69. Excuse me, because my hands were busy with Anyway, so I didn't get a chance to type it in chat and tell them. I was listening, but I couldn't type chat.
Was a month old before we turned it off. And it got cold. It's new. And it just, you go to turn it on and it does nothing. So
it's
all right. Yeah, I went off the script. Brittany went off script again, Kelsey. Wait a minute.
It's most likely out of Freon. With the inexpensive window units, you're better off just going and getting another one. They're not that expensive, Brittany.
What do you mean, Jenny? Machete, I went off script. Let me see. I'm confused. What are y'all talking about? Coordinator.
Oh yeah, she does.
With you, Jay is
more than 3 every stream.
Is the one that I'm agreeing. I'm going to go through her video. Weird is happening. There's connections left, right, and center through this case. Okay, and we can agree to disagree.
This is not Brittany's own ideas or own thoughts that there's connections. It's what she's gotten from watching other people's lives about it.
Right.
Mostly Jay.
Oh, yeah.
But what happened last night, to me, is bizarre. Okay?
Bizarre.
It's effing bizarre. Hold on a minute. I'm
How
looking
bizarre.
for
How
different.
bizarre.
How is it bizarre? Because Terilynn said enough of the bullshit they were doing to her and she spoke out about it. Nothing bizarre about it. Nothing.
No.
Just a woman who's fed up with being harassed by these idiots and lied about.
And dragged.
Renee's comments. Hey, Mike, I didn't see you.
Well, that would be bizarre
Shirley.
to her. Because, that would be bizarre to Brittany.
Hey,
Wow.
Diana.
Mm.
Michelle, I'm seeing people. Georgie, people that I missed. All right, I'm moving
Why
stores
is she making
to QB.
Tim's noise?
Mistaken.
I have no idea.
I believe I got a house. I can't use central heat and air right now in my house.
Yeah, because you didn't
Normally
take
it-
care of that unit and you never had it serviced and it broke down. It's all moldy and smoldy. Yeah, we know.
Would be cheaper, but we
And you can replace that because I have to replace mine. It's on its last leg. And it's going to cost.
we have to get the
And
duct.
you can get the ductwork and everything replaced
And if your house is
for about $6,500. It's a lot of money, but you make good money on YouTube. So there's that. But even the ductwork, yes, because I'm doing the same. Because in Florida, there's a lot of moisture and mold gets in them. And even though You pay them guys to clean them out.
And that
Once
dust gets in there.
Yeah. And I'm just holding off till I have no choice but to replace mine because I dread doing it. But yeah, got you on that one too, Britt.
Work completely.
So what do you use for heat if your heat and air unit's out?
Blankets.
So the heat part works, just not the air?
That would explain why they're always in one room.
Good.
Redone, and it's going to be a fortune to get it fixed. So
That's a chunk of
as of now, we use window
Not a-
units because
It's not a fortune. It's chunk change. But I want to hear that. I want to hear how, if it's central air and heat, what are you using for heat?
normally it would be cheaper, but we have to get the duct work completely redone, and it's going to be a fortune to get it fixed. So as of now, we use window units because the So who is loving?
Okay, I didn't go back far enough. How are you heating your house then?
Not at my house. I can't use central heat and air right now at my house.
So what are you doing for heat?
Normally it would be cheaper, but we
Okay, that's
be a
the part I
fortune to
wanted
get
to hear.
the
And it's not a fortune. It's a lot of money, but it's not a fortune. It is a lot of money, though.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So listen, it's just about Terilynn, okay? The stuff with Terilynn, let me get started. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My ADHD, okay?
No,
Jay
she's grifting. She's dry bagging. That's exactly
Yeah.
what she's doing.
Trying to.
Mm-hmm. Hey, unicorn hustler. Exactly.
Alive this morning, okay? And
And
Jay did
that unit and that ductwork is sitting idle. It will get they get mold anyway, but sitting idle like that, mold will fester in those vents, in those ducts, in the ductwork.
Mhm. Yeah.
alive this morning, and I went through it, and I could not believe. I was like, oh my God, she's right. She's right. Now, if there's anybody in here who is a Terilynn fan, I apologize. Can we just agree to disagree on this one? I think. Listen, I'm not defending Jay. I'm not standing up for Jay. But something is
heck.
wrong.
You know, I'm not dry begging for one now, because when mine goes, I'll fix it. I'm not going to come to YouTube and beg people for money to do it. Just not going to do it. Where there's a will, there's a way.
This isn't normal. This isn't right. You don't have somebody that just all of a sudden, goes from one side to the next. Like it's, do y'all know that she was on?
And I actually quoted the price higher to you because you have a bigger house. Allegedly, I don't know.
CP last
What's
night?
being said?
Terilynn, and I'm going to tell you, okay, I'm probably going to make some of y'all mad. The shit she said about Seth, you need to cut this shit out. Seth, we're going to tell Seth. Where is that the only person that you think is causing problems? So now all of a sudden it's all Seth and his fault. And I told you guys, I gave y'all my word. I said that I would watch Terilynn, and before I said anything, and I did, and I'm watching. And Regina, I love you, and I'm not listening. This is why I wanted to be careful about how I address this. If we can't agree to disagree, I'm just going to have to disagree with you on this stuff with Terilynn. Look what she's doing to everybody that stood with her.
Look at what she's doing. How about what was done to her, Griftim? Oh my God.
And she's still doing it.
Do you know that oh my God, she's saying that Chris Proudfoot is the only respectful parent? Did she forget what he did?
What exactly did he do? She tried to set him up in a phone call, and he still stayed respectful, and she admitted it.
I don't like the flip-flopping, y'all. I've always...
Oh, honey. Honey. Oh. You got several pairs of flip-flops.
Hey,
I was just gonna say, then put on some tennis shoes and get up and run around, honey.
Yeah, cause girlfriend, you got the silver flip-flop.
A very
Remember, you were against Tony and even Seth at one time. Remember how you didn't like and trust Tony, and he was bad news. Yeah. Okay. Only you're allowed to change your mind, right? But no one else is. Okay, got it.
And can we ask you why you changed your mind?
Because they came in their chat and kissed her ass. And now they own her.
Ew.
And they do control her. They will go into her chat and tell her not to talk about something or not to tag something. And she listens. Or change your thumbnail. Or change, and she listens.
Yeah.
Just like the good little follower does.
I've seen her agree and say, okay, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right on live.
I've always been a very, very, how do I say this? Like, I don't do flip-flopping. I don't like it. I just don't.
You don't do flip-flopping.
you're a fence rider.
What do you call it, Britt? Oh, it's changing your opinion or changing your feelings. But anybody else who, does that, they're a flip-flopper, but not you, right? Remember how you didn't like Betty? Actually, even when all this started, you didn't like Betty. Remember? Yeah. Now she's your BFF. Y'all are in legal action together.
I love that for you.
Hey, play nice. Tony was a snake oil salesman per BJ. Yes, exactly.
I don't, y'all. I don't. Something's wrong. There's these connections. And now Terilynn is saying that I just want to go through it. I know some people get mad, and I know, it's unfortunate and it's sad, and I hope none of you guys turn against me for this. But what's happening right now, I can't just sit here and act like I'm okay with it. She was my friend in real life. This has hurt me deep, but I cannot support her. I'm so sorry, Gypsy. I'm so sorry. I was speechless today. I sat and I listened. And I tried, and I sat on my hands and I said, okay, there's going to be a point to this. There's going to be, she's going to come around, and this is all going to make sense in a minute. And all I heard the whole time was her just getting madder and madder. And listen, I understand. Okay. Some things were said, and you think so? You think so, Tiffany?
And what? Now you're going to say that she overreacted and, but Brittany, look, you just spent an hour whining over a comment about your weight. This woman was accused of things. Just some gross things.
And really, Brittany.
Here's another thing. She threatened.
Mm-hmm.
She made some threats last night, and I want to know what that's about. Did y'all hear that? What was that about? You think she's being paid?
Terilynn always says that. I've reviewed her saying that before. Whatever. Now she's being paid.
I don't know about that. I'm going to tell you something else. Well, let's just go through it, okay? I'm going to use a fragment of Jay's stream.
Oh, it's more than a fragment.
Simply because listen.
She's trying to kiss up to Jay.
Listen, these people. My problems with them are still where they are, but with this particular situation, she doesn't like Terilynn for their reasoning. I don't like Terilynn. Well, I don't dislike. Let me take that back. I don't dislike Terilynn. I'm very, very frustrated with what Terilynn is doing right now.
But you don't.
Very frustrated.
Okay. She what?
I don't even have words for it. I'm speechless.
You're speechless. Why?
Hey, Sarah. Wait a minute. Why wouldn't you? She
Link-
said that
link to
Stephen
Brittany's
Crabtree is
video.
her little brother. What is with these connections and how long? And then not only that, she's saying that she doesn't know UA Crimson, but how does she not know Crimson when Crimson is close to?
They did know each other, and oh my god, I'm not. I put there's the link to Brittany J's video. Give her credit, even though and she's using J for Justice's video.
Crabtree. There's connections,
There's
and these
Nana.
like all these people are tied together. Where is it coming from?
The Sebastian Rogers case. They all got involved and realized they're all local. Oh, shocker, huh?
Brittany, I want to say one thing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If she is totally on Sebastian's side, she's not going to talk about any parent. So something is not right here.
I don't think.
Wait a minute. How? So if you're totally on Sebastian's side, you wouldn't be talking about any parent, right, Nana? And I'm going to find, I didn't have time to look yet today because I've been very busy. But I am going to find where you said what you said because I know what I heard and saw.
I think it's strategy, y'all. And I'm so worried that I'm so worried that there's so many of you guys telling yourselves it's strategy.
I didn't say strategy. I'm just saying.
I know you, Nana. I know, but I'm saying there's people in chat. I don't think it's strategy.
I'm just saying if she is totally on Sebastian's side, 100%, which a lot of us are on Sebastian's side, but we see the light on either side. So you don't say I'm on Sebastian's side and then talk about other sides. I hate the sides. I really hate the sides. But it's just how we feel. It's how we feel in our heart, what we feel and what we think is going on. But I can't see someone saying, I'm only for Sebastian, but I'm going to talk about Seth. Or I'm only for Sebastian, and I'm going to talk about Chris and Katie.
Nana.
You guys do
That's
it all the
exact-
time.
They do that night after night after night on both channels. What's
Sometimes
the
morning and evening.
Do we need tinfoil hats for this?
Listen, I'm making little tickets. Admit one to the shit show.
Oh, that'll be cool. I did thumbnails like that. That would be cool.
So apparently I'm doing the right project tonight.
You should make tinfoil hat t-shirts.
How?
I don't know. We got to figure it out. Or tinfoil hat beanies. I don't know. We got to figure it out.
Like shape it like a dunce hat and put some confetti at the top of it.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that way we'll get the confetti.
That doesn't work. It doesn't work that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We'll call it the Betty confetti.
Yeah.
On
That
our
way.
dunce chip.
If you're on Sebastian and you talk about Sebastian only,
Wow, Nana.
I can't with this.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Oh, Nana is taking this so personal because Terilynn spoke up because they said some bad shit about her, you know? God.
Did you find the Nana quote?
No, I didn't have a chance. This afternoon I was really busy. So I'm going to do that after I'm done here. I got to remember how to put that thing in and just do it by the by the words, by the phrase.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is I'm going to have to go to a different channel because Brittany have some of her lives that she don't have up.
You have them on your own.
That's what I thought. I thought we heard it on. We reviewed that.
Mm-hmm.
I got the time frame narrowed down.
Maybe September.
Around my birthday. It could have been. And there's one live that. Yeah, I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to find it. I am going to find it.
Call it whiplash. All of us are just expected, somebody like what? So now you're doing a complete 180 from what you claimed that you were for. And then everybody's supposed to be like, oh, okay, yeah, bro, this is cool. And then not only that, she's telling her subs, this shit needs to stop right now, and demanding that her subs, just go along to get along. Y'all go make nice with all these people that have been coming after you for months. And let's just pretend like nothing ever happened. And we're going to talk to this person, and we're going to, pray ECP now and whisper sweet nothings in his ear and act like, none of this stuff that we know is true. What? Why? What for?
None of what stuff is true. What did Chris do that's so horrific, Griftim? Please tell us all.
I need beaver ears for this shit. Tell us.
What about Sebastian?
Oh.
Because he's the most respectful, she says, well, I'll tell you what. Chris Proudfoot's the most respectful parent that I've ever met. Okay, so because he said yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, please and thank you, that immediately deletes and crosses out everything that, has happened thus far. What?
What exactly has happened thus far with Chris? I mean, all the antics I'm seeing aren't coming from Christopher Proudfoot. It's all coming from the green team. And Tweedledee and Tweedledum's the leaders.
Sebastian is the reason we all got here. Did we put our opinions on what we thought? Yeah. Have I changed my mind? No, I have not changed.
Okay, but that's you. She's entitled to her own opinions and to change her own mind. You don't have a right to be this. Nana, you are too invested into something you'll never be a part of. You need to back away. You really do. It's unhealthy. Look how upset you are because she spoke up, which she's allowed to do.
I'm not going to change my mind.
Yes, and that too. Real quick, Holly S., thank you so much for the super chat. Who is she to judge, Seth, or see a joke in my opinion? And I want to read what Irony Rose just said, because this is so Irony Rose. This is how I feel too. It's not that she got angry about something, except when she went and she sat with them while they were bullying people. It's like a huge changing character. She sat over there on the panel with CP, QB, and all the others while they trashed people.
Who were they bullying? And so what if Chris threw some funny, I don't know, funny little pokes at the people that have been attacking him and his entire family for a year and lying about them?
Here's our tinfoil hat with the confetti. Look, my face did something today.
Oh my God. We got a tinfoil hat.
With confetti.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fucking perfect.
I'd be wearing that bitch too. I'd be wearing it.
I'm scared. I might look good.
Us, and she rolled with it. It's all good, right? After she came on her panel and said all this bullshit needs to stop. Seth, cut the shit now. I mean it. What?
She told us all she didn't care what she thought about what we had to think about it.
Yeah, she don't. No, because it's all about because she's mad at Hung and what he did.
Okay, You were going to say no because it's all about her. Guess what? It is about her because it was her that things were posted about and put out about. So yeah, you're right. This time it is about her. You shut yourself off because you knew you were sticking your foot in your mouth. You often do that.
Kid, right? So now her whole outlook changes.
Was her name mentioned?
About what Hong said.
Was her name
No,
mentioned?
actually, no. If you paid attention to Terilynn at all, no.
Huh?
Was her name mentioned in those posts?
I don't know. I think there was some, I heard there was some stuff said, but here's my problem. Fine. Have problems with things that are said. I can understand being upset about things, but then you take that out on everybody in the community on this side.
Yeah, you don't tell people how they should be thinking. Everybody thinks for themselves.
No shit, but you got what the? Put that damn tinfoil hat on. Jeez, help us. They just literally sat there and told Terilynn that she was not allowed to have her own thoughts and her own opinions.
Nana just told us how we needed to think.
Oh my God, and this idiot sits there and says, oh, Lord have, my goodness.
Only Kathy gets the tinfoil hat, people.
Hey, we need it after that. Oh, that looks good.
I'm so tired.
Oh my gosh, what dimension are we?
Hat and everything.
Has Steve taken us to Mars and we just don't know it?
Look, I got my hat.
Did we pass through another dimension?
I think we might have.
Yeah, that hat's cool. That hat's cool. Oh, thank you, Play Nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yoo-hoo, I got another one.
Super or Miss Super.
No, it ain't about it's. But here's the thing, Ben. That's bullshit. That's not even what happened. It shows intelligence to change your opinion as you learn more information about a situation. It's not something to be proud of, in my opinion, to stay no matter what you learn. You're not changing your mind, in my opinion. Well, look, obviously, I'm willing to remain open-minded, to actually sit here and say that I agree with Jay of all people. And I'm telling you, I fully agree with her on.
Yeah,
this,
she decided she's going to try to
and
kiss up
Terilynn
to
isn't
Jay.
changing her mind because she had some.
Oh, thank you, Play Nice. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sort of epiphany, a come to Jesus moment.
She's
changing her mind because, in my opinion, won't come for me, but this is my opinion.
Play Nice. Oh my gosh, you did it again. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Numbers aren't great, and Hong pissed her off. That's what I think. And
numbers?
No,
she hasn't even been on for like a month or so. She actually wasn't streaming. So apparently that's not, she wasn't worried about numbers because she wasn't streaming, you dippy. Jeez, you can't just do a little bit of looking. It takes a couple. Look, I'm super busy, and I can find time to do some things. Not everything, but some things.
I have opinion. I have a feeling something else is going on that we don't know about.
Again.
Oh, it's not showing on yours.
It's
showing here in my chat.
Does anybody know? Because I don't have X.
That's weird though. It's not showing
from Hong.
Yes.
On
I have no idea. I haven't been on.
There they are.
Okay, and Hatter's Madness. I know that, and I understand that.
Thank
but at
you
the same
so
time,
much.
Be upset about what Hong said. But why would you turn on Seth and the whole community for that? Do you see what I'm saying? That's not what Seth didn't say that.
Play Nice. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I don't see it in the chat.
Wow. You don't see them? I see them.
No. Hold on.
That's wow. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. My gosh. Yeah, they're showing them for me. Here, I'll play. I'll show them.
I was on live chat or top chat.
Yeah, see? Yeah, they're showing.
Yeah. That's so nice.
That is really sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, Britt, we're going to let you finish crying. Oh, Lord.
And just because Hong said something that upset her, that doesn't make anything, that doesn't change the facts of everything that we know, right? I just don't think that that's a reason to do what she's doing right now. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this.
Hi, ladies.
Cookie Slimmer says every single one is going to flip before it's over. Cookie Slimmer, who are you referring to?
I ain't flipping anywhere. I'm standing my ground. Nobody's making me change my mind.
I don't. To me, it's not about a side. It's what I believe in.
It's not about a side. It's what you think in your heart. It's what you feel in your heart, and it is about Sebastian. It is about Sebastian, but it's not 100% Sebastian because there are 3 parents involved in this. So we have to think about the parents and Sebastian, you know. But it is about Sebastian because how are we here? How did we get here? Because Sebastian went missing.
Right.
And if people change their mind, they change their mind. Do it. Whatever you want to do.
That's not what you just said.
Don't try to pull other people in with you. You know, just do it yourself.
Well,
why do you have to make it?
What do you mean? It's her channel. If she wants to go on her channel and say, hey, this is why I'm feeling this way, she's allowed to do that. It's the same thing you people do.
Mm-hmm.
Only you don't have any reasons. You're just dumb.
Skeptical of it. Why do you have to make people change their mind?
My whole I agree with that, but also I'm going to once again repeat what I just said. Just because you're upset about what Hong said doesn't mean you got to turn on Seth. Why does that change what Seth did? Why does that change that doesn't change the facts of the case at all. Listen, I'm not here because I'm solid in support for Seth Rogers. I'm here in this particular position because I want to find Sebastian.
Oh my God.
Amen.
I believe that Seth is an innocent parent who very much wants to know where his son's at. Okay, I get behind that, but it's not like I'm steadfast in my support for Seth. Even Seth will tell you it's not about him; it's about Sebastian finding him. But I tell you what, I'm not gonna.
Then, if that's truly all it was, you did it. Play nice. Thank you so much. You did it. We got confetti. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much. Thank you, Play Nice.
Thank you, Play
You're
Nice.
amazing. That was awesome. Thank you so much. That was cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. If it truly was just about that, then none of this other stuff would be happening. He would not be standing beside Betty, encouraging her behavior, supporting her behavior. You people, Tony's, his shenanigans, the things he's put out here when he knows he has not been honest. And I'm sorry, but I do believe, and I have my questions and feelings about the Prophets, absolutely. But I do believe Chris when he talked about those CPS reports, because think about it. T-Rev 757 isn't the smartest cookie in the bunch. All right? Come on now. And I would imagine that Athena, or I keep saying his ex-girlfriend, Michaela, if she didn't have, which I believe she has, she's read those reports. Also, names would be redacted out, so you wouldn't know which parent they were talking about, but unless you know the situation. But what Chris said about how there's some people that are going to have to backpedal, whatever word you want to use, because of what is in those reports.
Right. I have to back.
So, I believe that because, come on, T-Rub turned on Seth real quick. and it wasn't just about the girl. Cecil's that's the one introduced him and gave the numbers, whatever. Yeah, I just think that if he knew that he wouldn't get in any trouble, and he knew he could spin it to use that to get back in everybody's graces and get his audience back and come out and tell the truth about him, he would. That's what's messed up. Someone like him shouldn't have that information. But because that's why I just believe what Chris is saying about those reports.
Right. I just don't see Chris and Katie being...
I don't either play nice.
Being shady or hiding anything. I really don't. I just see them as two people keep going forward.
No.
To do. I'm not going to sit there and pat a man on the back and tell him how great he is, knowing damn good and well he mistreated Sebastian.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You go by rumors and gossip. And I didn't see her patting anybody on the back.
You must not have seen the CPS reports.
I'm telling you.
And I do want to make something.
Because I
haven't seen them. Let me be clear on that. I haven't seen them. But her saying that, because I believe what others have said about what is in them, I believe what has been said about them. I have no reason not to believe about what has been said about them. So because of that, that tells me that I believe you haven't seen the CPS papers. Just my observation.
Yeah, I don't think they trusted her enough to show them to her.
It's a good one. I like that observation. I think I'm going to agree with it.
Something abundantly clear. I'm going to say
You get away from that. Oh, I'm putting that cat in my mouth. Not tonight, Sir Duke.
And I want everybody, whether you support me or you disagree with me, I want everybody to hear me when I say this. I don't know what happened to Sebastian Rogers. I don't pretend to know, okay?
Yes, you
I
do.
am not accusing Chris Proudfoot or Katie Proudfoot of doing anything to Sebastian because I don't know what happened.
Okay, we're going to need a big tinfoil hat.
Okay, I want to, because people always come to me and they're like, "You're accusing him. You know, you blame Chris and Katie. You blame the Proudfoots." No, I don't. No, I don't. That's a common misconception, but I do not. My point of contention has and always will be the way that they treated Sebastian before he went missing. That's always been my problem.
My fucking internet messed up again. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Brittany, I feel the same way you do. I am not blaming any parent for anything that happened to Sebastian. I'm just weighing out the information and trying to figure out what happened to Sebastian. And it's not looking good in some ways, and it's looking better in other ways. But I don't know. None of us have no idea what happened to Sebastian except Sebastian and whoever has done this, wherever he is, knows what happened to him.
Yeah.
So
I
for
agree
anyone,
with that, just me.
I don't know. I'm going to sit on my hands for a minute. I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
Hey, Brett.
No, you're good.
I made my profile picture in tribute to what we were talking about.
Let me see. Rolling fatties.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I can't help it. You know, it's just I like
That
to
is
eat.
funny.
I like food.
Rolling down the street. I don't know why I got that in my mind. Anyway. Hey, Cinderella. Put on a backwards hat and a chain. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to go through I'm going to go through Jay's live, y'all, because she made some good points. I cannot believe I'm saying this.
You need some background music.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to say this one more again. Jay and I do not see eye to eye. We are not anything. She can't stand me and the feeling's mutual, but I agree with her on this. I think she makes some good valid points. I listened to this today and I was like, wow, holy crap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, something's weird. There's these weird. I guess she's not cool with Proudfoot. I mean, not Proudfoot. I'm sorry, Crabtree anymore either. But I do want to ask the question: if somebody can tell me how Terilynn is like, that's her little brother. I mean, those are her words. Crabtree's her little brother, but she don't know UA. I'm a little confused by that. And all these connections to, how long have you known Crabtree? Because I find it odd. Well, I thought we were under the impression, remember when the dinner happened and Terilynn said she was, tricked? When
I freaking stood up for her ass during that shit.
She really does not know UA. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, Gypsy. I appreciate that. Let me ask y'all this. Right, I stood up for her too. We went hard for her, right? Remember that? When Crabtree and barbecue. So we all went hard for her. We did 2 days worth of live streams about that crap. I've just got some questions about that, because if she's calling Crabtree her little brother, how long has this been going on? How long have Crabtree? But UA and Crabtree were at court with Terilynn. That's what I'm hearing that from multiple people too.
Yes.
Crabtree and UA were there with Terilynn.
Yep, that's what quite a few people said.
No, that's incorrect. Terilynn didn't go in.
Does she?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's incorrect. Terilynn didn't go in.
No. She said she didn't go in too.
Correct. But carry on with your mis and disinformation.
You know Crabtree in real life, or was that their first time ever meeting?
No, they're friends.
They live
Like,
around
in real, because I mean she's friends with everybody online. It's like you ever seen that movie, The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey?
What?
Okay, so Gypsy's saying that is not what happened. I trust Gypsy 100%. I trust Gypsy. Okay.
I heard she got there too late and she couldn't go into court, so she stayed outside. And then she talked to, I guess she was talking to
there
CP
were
outside.
other people there that had seen what had happened for themselves.
Yeah.
That live in the area, and UA lives in Nashville area.
Oh, does she? I didn't know.
Lord.
Doesn't she remind you of that movie, The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey?
Yeah. Okay. Do we know the reason that Terilynn went to court?
I mean, she
does remind me. She does.
Nana
Yeah.
fell off.
That movie was creepy, but as soon as I got the vibes from, I was like, oh, it's like that movie.
Right. All right. Don't y'all find it odd? Don't y'all find it odd that she immediately goes on QB's panel and panels up with QB and CP?
Yeah.
Does anybody
we all have our opinions,
Come on.
We can think for ourselves what's really going on.
Hey, St. Ben. Hey, Butterfly Kisses. I mean, okay, right? So let's just say it's something simple like QB is appreciative that Terilynn defended her, right? You automatically go from your panel to hers and hang out the whole night? What?
I think a lot of the people that are supporting.
Yeah. That I agree with you on. But in the same sense, I also get it. She was looking for somewhere to be because of what happened. Someone to be on her side. But yeah, that's the only thing I agree with you on.
Seth, Julia, the dog handler, Seth, Hong, I don't know how Betty stands on it, but I'm sure Betty too, are against Terilynn, right?
Right.
So that's the majority of Seth's team is against, and I don't know because I have no idea. I don't get into that. So I just know that they are against Terilynn. And you know as well as I do, whenever somebody shows any kind of like vulnerability, they pounce on that shit. It's like a shark that smells blood in the water, and then
they start coming in the chat.
They'll look on the shit out of you, and you'll think, man, what have I been doing this whole time? Here's these people, and they're super nice to me. And then that's how they swindle you into and then you just become one of the numbers.
Yep, that's
the whole night she was up there first, and CP popped up. Okay, all right, let's go through some of this real quick, guys. We won't go through. It's not too terribly long. I'm gonna play some of fair use. Can the mods copy the link?
Yeah. A lot of them do.
So I think that there's some people I don't know. I think I like Melissa. She comes here. There are some from TikTok that I think are are nice. So I think Salty comes here. But yeah, there are some that I'm like, oh, it's like a whole nother world. All right, guys, fair use, copyright disclaimer. I dropped Jay's link in chat. All right, so here we go.
That's where I'm at, PJ. That is where I'm at, PJ. Anybody want to
tell me,
how did I show up with her? Hey,
real quick, too, before, I'm sorry, I meant to say this, too. I just want to point it out, like, both sides, or some of both sides are not okay with this union. You know, there's many people that was in Jay's this morning on their side that are like, what the fuck is this? You know, because I'm going to tell you, Terilynn, she's the one who, y'all do know, she's the one who started that rumor that Seth went to sleep at work.
No. I thought Tony's the one who stated that. Why are they putting that on Terilynn? Does anybody know?
I have no
I think
clue.
because Tony stated it and Terilynn ran with it.
But would that be like a payday for Terilynn?
I don't know.
It was in her chat, like somebody said it in her chat, and then she took it to, I think, Jay, and then it went from there. And it's still alive to this day. Like, people still fucking talk about that shit. I'm like, bro, that was a comment made by some Julie Stolnick in Terilynn's chat, and not like literally Julie, but you know what I mean.
Somebody said it, and then
some fabricator came up with it in her chat, and that's what I mean. She ran with it, and that's what happens. But you can't like hold it as gospel to this day. I mean, come on. He already proved that false.
I'm with you. I agree with Gypsy. Gypsy says Terilynn should have left when CP came up. She dang sure should have not talked about sex toys with them. Well,
Lord, what the hell was all this shit about sex toys?
Yeah, apparently there was talk of sex toys on the panel. But I have to point this out too, though, Gypsy. For me, it went beyond just that. Even on her panel, she was building CP up. She was complimenting him left and right. She was complimenting CP on her panel while simultaneously blaming Seth for being the problem.
And then projecting it all on us.
Yeah.
People.
Maybe it's because of what was done to her that, you know, it's his team that's done it and he supported it. Couldn't be that, right? Nah. Couldn't be that.
Wonder.
Sorry. Come on, play.
For her, we're supporting her, and then all of a sudden we got this big old slap in the face.
Are these? Is something? Am I missing something? Because like these women, I feel like all they have to do. It's like that. Have you ever seen that movie Love Potion No. 9? That's old as hell. But it's like, yeah, you remember that movie? I swear, it's like he like sprinkles some of that in his mouth. And he goes and like talks to these women, and they're like all of a sudden like falling all over him. I'm sorry, but maybe I'm hearing and seeing something different than everybody else. But no, it's a no for me.
So you didn't see her live?
I put it on in like I got through like the first 15 minutes of it. And I had to turn it because it was just like, I don't know. It sounded like a Jerry Springer show episode and I couldn't handle it. So I had to turn it. I don't like all that. I don't watch those, you know me and those drama streams. I don't like that shit.
I know. Well, it got much worse, to be honest with you, but I only lasted an hour and I couldn't take it thereafter.
All right. Well, let's go through this, guys. All right, here we go, guys.
Bruh. Yes, by you.
I don't even know what kind of car she drives. I don't give a damn either. That's the difference. By the way, Dum, the only thing I have ever found on the 1st of May was a pair of pants. And I called law enforcement, which is what you're supposed to do. Never touch them.
Okay, well, we know she's lying. So why no one's calling her out on the lie is fucking beyond me. But she's lying because not only were there pants found, but there were pictures of a fucking mattress pad, a bunch of boxes, one that said Katie's senior picture. There was also a Minecraft sock. There was a lot of shit that this bitch found. And this is all bullshit. And I don't know why anybody would entertain her at this point. By the way, Terilynn, if you're at a beach, you don't typically wear a snow hat.
Never touched them. Never. Not once. I don't have a Honda. That's the thing. I don't even have a Honda Elantra. It's crazy shit I've ever heard. That's crazy. Where I should be is in my bed, but I can't be. So I'm here. I'm not a lesbian sleeping with Grace. I'm not the doctor of some bullshit. I don't give a damn about this. I did not know that was her.
In his research,
Dr. Morrison hold on. Paradox. I'm going to tell you too, there's something else she's going to, well, we'll go through it. Hold on.
I can handle her. What she said is, and whatever she's going through, I'm going to leave that be where it's at because you know what, today I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I didn't trade up phone things with Chris Crowfoot either. He was respected. I'm going to give him that because he was.
I don't know, Joanne.
Well, because you're correct, I am.
Hi, Sherry baby. Good morning.
And let me say that you know who stood up for me? Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Queen Bee.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here
this part's weird. This part is fucking weird.
But her. So I'm gonna give her a thank you because she didn't run with some narrative rumor bullshit. I gotta say thank you for not lying.
Here we go.
I see that. I don't care who.
Where the fuck did this come from? No.
So, yep, and me and Jay's gonna agree with this. Where the fuck did this come from? All of a sudden, Terilynn starts catcalling what I feel like is catcalling Queen Bee, and then Queen Bee's gonna show up in her chat, and they're both gonna whisper sweet nothings about how each other defended each other. You know, because I guess Terilynn had spoke up for her with the whole FOIA situation happened. But what? I mean, I'm sorry. This shit's weird. It's weird.
Number one. Okay. Number two. How long ago was this defense of her from Queen Bee? Number three, why now? And I'll tell you what, another reason I'm pissed is because she said, I'm going to let everybody talk. Guess what? Who was blocked? Me. So fuck you, Terilynn. Fuck your
Okay, so I am going to ask this for Jay. If she had unblocked, if you had not been blocked, would you still have the same stance? That's what I want to know. Not that it really matters. I'm still going to feel the way I feel. I think that this is weird all of a sudden. Now? Why now? Why last night? Why didn't Queen go to her then when she stood up for her? You know, I mean,
or why didn't she go to Queen when at the time that she stood up with her? Why just now?
Yeah, right. And
why is everything happening before court or after court? It always seems to happen.
I feel like there was some conversations at court.
There wasn't no conversation at court. It was Hong putting shit out on Twitter about Terilynn. Says Teen putting shit out about Terilynn. And Queen defended things about her. That's it. That's all.
That we don't know about. You know, none of us were there to see. Terilynn was there with Crowfoot. You know, none of us were there to see. Who are we to know what was said between them? All we're left to do is to take people at their word.
Oh my God.
So what's weird to me is that it doesn't matter if I were to go and have a conversation face to face with Proudfoot. It doesn't matter how nice and respectful he was. Every single moment in my brain that I'm looking at him would be repeating over and over again. I would be imagining him beating Sebastian with the belt and throwing away all his shit in the garbage bag. And
he didn't beat him with the belt. You idiots. He throwing his shit away. Didn't you raise teenagers? I know. Yours were perfect, right? I went in my kid's room and took a garbage bag and threw a ton of shit away. It needed to get thrown away. It was garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Teenage boys especially don't like to clean their rooms.
Put on your tinfoil
Stop
hat.
it. You guys, yeah, they twisted and make things worse than what he wasn't beating, you dumb shit.
Making him take the trash out to the curb. Yep. I couldn't help it. It would be like on repeat over and over again while I'm looking at him.
Yep,
I could not erase that and then replace it with, oh, well, he's not that bad. No,
he's
I'm sorry.
A nice guy. Yep.
I'm sorry. He done fucked that up for me already. I can't.
Yeah, and taking his underwear away and making him wear.
How do y'all? That's what I want to know. How do y'all? And then, like, don't come at us because we're not accusing this man of doing anything other than the shit he told us he did. That's why we don't care for him.
Right. I don't even know. I don't even ever think about or speculate on if he did anything that night. I'm just basing off of how he treated Sebastian. And because of how he treated Sebastian, that could have had some sort of influence on what happened to Sebastian in the end. Do I know what that is? No. But I don't think he
go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I don't think he treated him well, and that's why I don't like it. Even if Sebastian was still here to this day, and I learned about that, I would still think he was a piece of shit. So.
Yep. Well, I'll throw one better at y'all. I don't even think he had anything to do with Sebastian's disappearance. I don't. But like I said, my issue with you is not that I think you did anything, because I don't know what happened. My issue is the way you treated him. Period. And then you lie about it once you realize that the public is like, I feel like the spankings were so normalized at home. You know, some people think spankings are okay. I feel like it's so normalized at home that he didn't realize that we were going to take it the way we did when he said it, on Smiley's panel. And once he realized that public's not cool.
Did you watch Justin's live earlier?
No, I missed. Where are you, Justin? I missed Justin's stream. I was
now it's just, I don't know if it's validated or anything like that, but he did show a screenshot from Facebook. Somebody wrote that they worked for the trash company that dumps trash at that landfill where they searched, and they said that they searched, when they searched that landfill, they found a trash bag with Sebastian's belongings in it, his clothes and stuff. And that's why the statement that they released the next day said, we didn't find anything pertaining to Sebastian's whereabouts. Because if they found a bag of his clothes, that wouldn't have anything
bullshit,
to do with
that's
his whereabouts.
hearsay.
But that doesn't mean they didn't find it.
It's all they're running on is hearsay.
Oh my God. Sometimes her panel guests need to lose their voices.
Fucking dummy Joe, this is all she ever does. I don't know why Brittany allows her up there.
Oh my God. She acts like she knows it all too.
I was really quiet. I just displayed the tinfoil hat with a feather in it now.
Look at these. Admit one. Welcome to the shit show.
I love it. That's cool.
Yep.
Anything of Sebastian's. So here's where I thought. The landfill search was what, day 8, right?
Yeah.
And then he went on Smiley's interview. He went on Smiley's interview after that. I don't remember exactly the date, but it was after that, right?
Yes.
So do you think that he mentioned, I thought it was weird that he made that big grandstanding story, made sure to mention the punishment of making Sebastian bag up the things and bring it to the trash. And Katie kept mentioning he had to take the trash out because it was his chore. He had to take the trash out. She kept mentioning that at every single interview. And he mentioned taking the trash out. Do you think that he knew that they found a bag of his stuff at the landfill, and that's why he had to make sure he mentioned that so that it would be excused?
That's a thought.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Sorry. As soon as Justin showed that earlier. Because I got the person said you can check me. I work for blah blah blah, whatever the name of the company was, the trash a trash company that dumps there. Not necessarily the trash company that picks up in their neighborhood, but they also dump at that dump site. And they said that they found a bag containing Sebastian's belongings and clothes. So with the landfill search being before Smiley's, I think that he mentioned the bag story, which was weird and out of place, like almost like too much information, unnecessary information. He was willing to make himself look like a shitty person and boast about his discipline because he knew of that bag and he wanted to excuse it.
Yep, I can see that.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, yeah, that's my
allegedly. Yeah. Hey, Miss O. All right, guys, real quick before we get back into this, 832 people here. If you don't mind, I'm not playing Terilynn. If you don't mind, please take a second and click that thumb.
Oh.
Is it commercial break?
Yeah, I needed to. I just.
No, I mean for her. Time for her to do a little grifting. It's a commercial break.
Thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. I'm not that thumbs up, and I'm absolutely playing J-Lo.
We know.
Who'd she try to strike?
I don't think Jay will strike, even though you would think that she would, because
she didn't strike anybody.
Somebody wanted me to play Terilynn. Oh, okay. Thank you, Matt Hatters, for looking out. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, somebody.
She didn't strike anybody. She didn't strike me.
You know that snipes your streams.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Bullshit. Fuck your threats from Hong. Fuck you. You put yourself in the middle. You're where you belong.
Oh wow.
But you know what she did do? She said,
I agree.
She really doesn't like you.
my car was put out there.
Hey, Ginger.
That wasn't my freaking car. Who stood up for me?
If it's not your freaking car, what are you worried about? If it's not your car, why do you need anyone to stick up for you? That's weird. You get what I'm saying? None of this makes sense.
She was the only fucking one that did.
My son's ex made fake reports on me. They came, checked my house, and left. Now you get arrested for fake reports now. How does she know how he was treated? Exactly. And yes, the fake reports sadly happened. And I believe that in the nasty custody battle with Nina, that was what transpired. And that's just my opinion.
And she let me know that was not my car, no lie.
No, I think it's weird that she's throwing Queen Bee's name in it.
Yep.
That this came out of the blue. This is just weird to me.
Me too.
My question is, why now? Right? Did something happen recently? I'm missing a piece of the puzzle because I haven't heard.
It's because of what Seth's team, as she calls him, was putting out about her. I also agree with you, Jay, up until for Terilynn, after doing the deep dive I did on her, I'm not surprised at all by her actions.
No.
Because she loses it when someone does anything to her. I mean, he did some horrific, he put out some nasty shit about her. And she has every right to be upset about it.
Yeah.
And to have her feelings and her say about it. I never tried to take that away from her the other night. Or when this happened and I was reviewing her. I was actually sticking up for her.
Oh.
And,
we both were.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Voices was here. And we were telling her, like, she's entitled to everything she feels and wants to say. Number one, it's her channel. You don't got to listen to it if you don't like what she's saying.
At least she's coming forward with something honest.
And, you know, if that would be Brittany, oh, dear God, we would never hear the end of it. That would be her. Oh, she'd be crying 8 to 10 hours a day about it for months and months and months.
Terilynn talked about in quite some time, to be honest.
Everybody else just sat on their ass and done nothing. She said, "Don't even say that's her car." I want to say the truth.
I'm just gonna say I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about a car or her being accused of a car. Never heard of this. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, what is this about?
Oh no, I don't know what the hell.
Oh,
you know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
done.
That's what they all.
Some beach, because I know, like what I'm saying.
In a courtroom, never. Because you know what? Wasn't it 1:30?
It was on Twitter.
It's a damn shame in this world. I was never in the courtroom. I think what was said was who was there. I was never inside the courtroom.
I'm going to slow that down or we're not going to be able to understand Terilynn.
Why does this even matter, though? Who cares? Who even are you?
I was not in that courtroom. I fucking wasn't in the courtroom.
Okay, I've
turned why would anyone take long seriously?
Jay has her sped up, so
there's no reason for this. This is how drama. And people say they don't want the drama, they don't want to be involved in drama. Yet they're spewing that bullshit because they want the drama. Which one is it? You can't have it both ways, man. You can't.
Yeah, I played the audio.
Jay wasn't at court.
So I played the audio of what already aired. I didn't play as soon as I got to the part where she was live. I ended it. Plus, what I wanted to review was ready. So that's the main reason. But yeah, I only played what already aired. When as soon as we got to the live where she was actually live, I ended it.
Yeah.
Because she was going off about Hong, and we thought it was worthy of other people hearing the same information. How quick they turn, and we'll cut the other's throat, so to speak.
Sure. Yep. Pretty much at the nail on the head. Actually stuck up for her.
Yeah.
Voices did too.
Yeah.
And she did not strike me.
No.
Yeah, Wheel, I feel like she's playing really dumb.
It wasn't me, and that's that.
She's this worked up over Hong's accusations.
I have never met UA until yesterday. I did not know nothing about a UA going to put any of this way or that way.
Who accused her?
Misguided bunch of shit.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, who's accusing her of knowing UA?
They did it on. Jay wasn't aware. I don't think of what had been put out. But yeah, she was accused of being friends with BFFs, friends with UA.
Oh.
Do you get what I'm saying? Who's even saying this stuff? Put a 1 in chat if you heard rumors recently.
Yeah. It was all over Twitter.
There's a lot of people. There's several people that have told me that. So
yeah, and I seen a post on YouTube about it too. But there was, it was on Twitter too.
Is going around that she knows UA, but there's several people in my chat who are verifying that is not true. So it's just a rumor.
And Nana needs the link she fell off again.
Hong accused her. Who listens to Hong? And who's heard all these? Yeah, right. We're all. Thank you. It was on X. Come on. This is all just fuck shit, man.
But that's how
Where did she meet UA yesterday and why? Linda,
there's something.
This is weird to me too. Apparently.
No, what happened? Y'all make too much out of shit. What happened is Terilynn had every intentions of being in the courtroom. Because why else did she even go there? The thing is, she got the time wrong and got there too late and couldn't go in. That's it. That's all.
That's what she
They're all
said.
locals. We've known that. That's not secret information. Do I think they knew each other? No. I don't care. Because you people concentrate on them. Because at the end of the day, I still think you're all on one team. That's just my opinion. But yeah.
UA and
Crab.
Proud Crabs was in court
Oh,
together.
Lord. Can you be an adult? You know, the 37-year-old mother that you are, and use somebody's real name?
Okay, I guess Terilynn tried to go, but she was late and she didn't get in. Did Terilynn meet UA yesterday? Did she meet her along with Proud Crabs?
Well, she just said I didn't meet her until yesterday.
We really don't. Okay. And to be honest with you, unless there's a camera there, we really don't know what the happened. We're just forced to listen to people's words. I mean,
yeah, well, you would believe Betty, who was inside 5 stories up. And there was never no finger in anybody's face, let alone his mother's face. At least not his. There was no finger in anybody's face, though.
It just sounded good, you know.
Okay, Chicago.
Point, I don't believe anybody. You know? Because once you start thinking that you can trust somebody, you automatically get whiplash, you know? And they're siding with the people that have been against you for months.
Yeah, but I understand everybody would get upset if you're getting accused, but there's a way to handle it. You don't come like this.
What?
What?
I'm smacking myself in the head.
There's a way to handle it, but you don't come like this.
Oh my God.
You surely don't go around accusing people. Hello.
Oh my gosh. It was done on here
God.
and on Twitter. So yeah, she can handle it on her channel. But Brittany cries every night for hours about people talking about her.
Hey, Brittany,
Oh.
we're talking about you, girl.
This is wow. I'm using Brittany's wow, just wow. This is unbelievable.
Being confused, it wouldn't all of a sudden make me believe that the parent that I've stood behind this entire time, I wouldn't do Uno flip reverse on it and be like, oh no, never mind, he's guilty, and the other one, like that. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. Just because somebody talks shit about you or does you wrong doesn't, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you need to find out where supposedly they got that information. You know,
Or just don't give a shit. Just move on with your life and don't be concerned with what other people are saying. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, but yet you sitting on a panel night after night, sometimes twice a night on 2 channels, doing exactly just that. Not ignoring anything. Anything. Because if you say boo, Brittany goes and cries up alive. Are you fucking...
I got lost in my laugh. I didn't know if it was you or them.
Oh my
God. All
God.
from the girl who started all the fucking gossip to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. This is too much.
You should still believe what you believed in originally. It doesn't make sense to flip-flop on your whole idea of what happened in the case just because some person talks shit about you. That doesn't make sense.
No, you go in there.
Actually, if the person you're supporting, and I'm not saying she totally did, because Terry would say things about both. So anyway, and his team comes out and does the things that she's saying they did, which they actually did. Yeah, yeah, that would be enough to show me that, hey, with all the red flags that's been going on, maybe, just maybe.
Then you address it. You say, so where did you get this information? Did you see me? Give me the receipts, please.
Oh, you need to shut up. You need to shut all the way up. I've been waiting for them receipts that you all claim you have from SF's Twitter showing emails that he posted, according to you, of him corresponding with Nick's parole officer. Never happened, never posted. But you claim not only did you see them, but you have them. We're months later and still haven't seen them. Because they don't exist.
No.
Explain yourself how you know this information about supposedly I did this. You need to show.
Oh, reality, where's your receipts? I'm still waiting. You run that big mouth night after night, Miss Know-It-All that don't know shit. Where's the post from SF Investigates Twitter account where he posted the emails between him and Nick's parole officer? You claim you've seen them, you read them, and you have them. So where are they? Because you the only one in the whole wide world that has them.
Me. There's ways to handle it.
Oh boy.
The way that this is happening, I'm gonna sit on my hands.
You need to sit on your mouth, not your hands. My opinion. Because you sit here and do this night after night with Brittany. Are you kidding me?
And it's like the third time she said she's just gonna sit on her hands.
What is all this talk about an NDA? I don't think anybody has ever. I think that's like the packet. I'm going to file that one away with the packet because I don't know what. I've never heard of anybody having to do an NDA. The only person.
Okay, number one, Slimy showed the emails. Number two, I do not believe that Brittany did not sign some type of NDA. I do not believe that. Not for one red second. In my opinion, of course.
See, actually doing something like that would be fucking, what's his name? SF Investigates. He's the only one because he's like,
it's funny.
I don't know.
Terilynn signed one. Not for SF Investigates.
He's weird. Where the fuck did you go, Brittany?
Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping?
Who signed an NDA though? Who?
I don't. I keep hearing people talking about that, like in the like.
Thank you.
From like what from who? Like what an NDA for what?
Mary Lynn signed one. Okay. And here she is.
Did she say for what?
Yeah, I believe so too, Darby.
Ask the chat.
Ask the chat. Yeah, that's who I'm asking. Like, did she say, I do not want to watch that live. I can't. It's too much. It's like too, I don't know.
She said it. You're saying she said it.
It's bad juju. It's like, you know, maybe, at least in the beginning, maybe it was like, I don't know, too much anger coming out. But I was just wondering, did she mention, like, I signed an NDA on behalf of who? Like, what do you mean? Who? I don't know. That's weird.
Brittany and her mods had to sign. No. Nope, that's not true. Pedal pusher. Nope, that is not true. And I'm going to tell you another thing that's not true. I didn't make my mods sign shit. My mods are
and
not signing NDAs for me. That's not true. No, no, no. And I did not sign an NDA at all. I have not signed shit. Now a couple of my mods, a very few, like 4 of them, signed NDAs to help me in regards to the litigation, but it wasn't for me. And it's not for anything that is it's not what y'all think it is. It's just basically so they don't tell about my personal court stuff. That's all.
That was just like a drama shit starter person. But the we were talking about Terilynn. I guess she said out of her own mouth that she signed an NDA, but she was never one of your mods anyway. So I don't even know how the fuck those have to do with the price of eggs.
Terilynn, I don't know. Terilynn says in her, she's gonna say it in a little bit. Terilynn's gonna say something like, everybody's signed NDAs. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I don't even know if she knows what she's talking about, to be honest.
So she signed one?
I don't know. So, yeah, well, it'll play in a minute.
Then just play it.
All right, here we go.
Been up with this girl, and she's making herself relevant.
Locked and loaded. Yeah, I think I know. I'm going to tell you and other people,
locked and loaded, you go.
And go log off. When you think that you know somebody or something about a person more than they do, you got a problem. I know who I am, and I know.
And I know that you can lie at the drop of a hat, Brittany. I've seen it. I've shown it. I do not believe that you did not sign some type of NDA. I do not believe that for one red second. You signed something.
What I am, okay? And if I signed an NDA, I'd fucking know it. I didn't. So I don't need you to say, you didn't sign an NDA. You sure?
Did you sign a contract about the legal stuff, Britt? Did you sign a contract? Because if you read the clauses of that contract, you might find something in there. Just saying.
No, I didn't. You can ask me 500 other ways. My answer is always going to be just the same. I didn't, because
and you know what? She may be telling the truth in her mind. Don't tell me she didn't sign anything with these people that's taking this case to court. There's something, some type of contract, something signed. Read the clauses in that contract.
Oh, yeah. For her to go this hard on what she goes this hard on, she did something.
What do you think, Voices? Voices is crap.
I don't think she signed an NDA. I think she's telling the truth.
Yeah, I think she signed some type of contract.
Something.
I think she signed a well, yeah, because she's in litigation.
Right.
And there's clauses in that contract.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in her mind, it's not an NDA, even though I'm sure it states that in the contract that she is to. Exactly.
Yep.
No, I didn't sign shit. Jesus. Yeah, Kelsey, go ahead. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute.
Well, guess what? If she thinks she's going to use that expensive printer she just got for sublimation.
Hold on. All right, pedal push.
She done fucked up, because the minute you add the ink, you can't add regular ink and then sublimation ink.
Oh.
It has to be sublimation ink from the start.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So all them people saying that she got that printer so she can do sublimation, well, she done fucked herself, because you don't fill it with the regular ink. You fill it with the sublimation ink, and there's no way to drain it.
Right.
It has to have sublimation ink on those print heads, because otherwise nope, it will not work. So, just an FYI.
Yeah, it is. Total.
Sure, that's
I want to see it, though. I want to see her do this. It's going to be a good shit show.
Hey, I got 3 free tickets. You want to go?
Yeah.
I got 3 free tickets right here.
Yep.
We got front row seats.
I will be her cheerleader with my tinfoil hat.
There's nothing else
Yeah,
to
me
explain.
too.
I don't even know why my mods and NDAs are even coming up. That's it. No more. There's nothing else to explain. There's no. It's quite simple. It's about litigation. I mean, that shouldn't surprise anybody.
Oh, there it is.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Told you it's about litigation.
Mm-hmm.
Brett.
Hey, Kathy.
I don't know why.
Okay, babes. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Good night, Ange.
Good night.
Bye.
I'll
Good
be
night.
in the chat, though.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, hon.
I mean, I don't want to get close to her to find out because I don't trust this bitch. I told her that. I don't trust her, which means I'll never trust her.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day 1, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's...
What was that?
This whole live was...
What the hell was that? That was on her end, not mine.
That was on her end.
Did you fall asleep?
Remember?
A whole lot of saying nothing other than Queen Bee had her back. Da 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 da. It's weird.
Focused off of a lot of things.
It's fucking weird,
And
man.
that is Sebastian. So who the hell's going to find him or even try to search for him? Huh? With all this dumb shit going on.
And then she later goes in and tells people that she's got leaking spinal fluid. Who the fuck is Hong? Right. Hong on X. No one cares. Hong ain't a threat.
She apparently had glaucoma not
Hong,
that long
it doesn't
ago,
have her.
too.
Oh, she probably did the nasties with CP. And she's even going to address it? For what? For what? Why would you even address it? And own that she can't be trusted. Therefore, I don't forget. I don't forget. Yeah, and from what I'm hearing, she sat up on Queen's panel and didn't say hardly shit. She must have repeated about 6 times that she didn't screw CP, right? She implied that she's, yes, Kathy. Yep.
I will talk to whoever I want to talk to when I want to talk to them. Nobody chooses who I like or don't like. I don't choose who other people like or don't like.
Okay.
I just slow this dumb stuff down.
I don't understand that. They said that she didn't say crap on QB's panel. She just sat there. Why?
She did. She didn't do a whole lot of talking. She just sat there. It was weird. It was just all weird.
What was that? Why would you just sit there on her panel? That's even more weird. Yeah, right, Kim? What the hell?
Huh? Whose panel said me and hers business? Listen, that me and who? No, that is not, Hong said that, or Hong. I don't know whatever your name is, man.
Well, okay, Gypsy. Gypsy says, I am the one who told her to go clear up the rumors. Right, but I'm absolutely sure that you never in a million years could have expected that it turned out this way. You know what I mean? That she would do this. Or, I mean, listen to the way she talks to her chat. That,
I know.
like, these are people that have stood by you. Stood by you, Terilynn. And what? Just listen.
So she doesn't even know whatever his name is, but she's so scared. She's so scared, you guys. Who's not buying this bullshit?
That me and who? No, that is not. Holmes said that. Or, I don't know whatever your name is, man. Whatever his name is, I don't know. Whatever your name is. Whatever your name is. You're a liar. You're just a piece of shit liar. Maybe one day you will be here to search for Sebastian, but you're not about Sebastian. And you can get back on that X and start tweeting or whatever the hell you're talking about. I don't give a damn.
Then why are you lying?
It sounds like
Something's up,
T-Rev
guys.
rapping.
There she goes again.
You're nasty.
Jay's doing that. I can't do anything about it. It would be a pain in the ass every time she did that to have to slow it down and speed it back up, slow it down.
I know, but it just sounded like T-Rev rapping.
Oh my God, he really thinks he's talented. The other day was like torture. And I fast forwarded through most of that crap.
Wonder if he found his key fob or not.
I don't know. He hasn't went live since. He hasn't been, he might have got in trouble with DoorDash, since he was using his girlfriend's account. He hasn't been live since, out there making that Hondos, making all them Hondos. I want to make some Hondos, don't you?
Hondos.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but hey, it sounds good.
$100 bill.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's what he means. He's really weird. She finally
Just give me a moment.
texted me and said she's on her way. This is not going to happen no more.
Does she not know that
Moose, she did it last
QB
night too.
and they
Are
got
you?
there
You're not
and
muted.
mocked her driving and accused her of being under the influence?
Oh,
You know?
they called her parking lot party.
Yeah, they've always downplayed her and accused her of lying. Basically, accused her of lying about money. Making.
Well, that's not why we
accusing
called her parking
of
lot
lying
party.
about searching so she can make money on her channel.
Putting her number on the flyer and planting the pants.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said that's not why we called her parking lot party. It wasn't because we called her under the influence. It
No.
was because she fucking was always in the damn parking lot looking for
Yeah,
him.
it had nothing to do with her being under. I never said she was under any influence. I didn't know she was. Don't care. No, it was because she hangs out in parking lots.
Lot lizard.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly it. I mean, I don't know about anything else. Y'all really try to fluff stuff up, don't you?
What, Terilynn, these people could have caused you to be you want to talk about real life danger, inciting people, that you're driving under the influence.
Huh?
Could have caused you great harm. Neil, please say you didn't break that. Okay.
Oh my God.
Wait.
You see what Sherry just said?
Who? Oh wait. Sleepy J has been on for 1 hour and only has 550 in chat, and C and K are on her panel. Who's C and K? Oh, ew. That's probably why. Yeah, she was gonna go at everybody again for talking about her again. Yeah.
I feel like the thing that happened with Han and her, whatever it was, I kind of didn't understand it, so I just skimmed past it. But I feel like that could have been cleared up if she had just reached out to him and cleared it up in one conversation, and then all of this would have been over with. But you can't throw away, you don't throw away months and months and months.
What'd you say?
I feel like you're in everybody's business, Emmy.
Always. That woman she thinks she's always so wrong. But she thinks she gets it all right and knows it all.
Of constant ridicule, and just for a couple of stupid, vague posts that you weren't even mentioned by name in, it could have been cleared up with one conversation. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Anything would have been better than this.
Oh.
She could have handled it any way but this. You
Oh.
don't jump. You don't just like turn on everybody and
I don't
because
think she turned on.
let's
What?
just-
Because she spoke up about Hong and how she was feeling about some other things. Means she turned on everybody. Why are you all taking this so personal? Were you told to?
Too much that I don't even owe anybody a damn thing.
Then why are you keep saying it? Yes, Wheel. Yes. Yes, Sam Brown.
Me and Crimson
We were
friends. Are we
watching
friends?
this.
No,
Listen, we were watching this shit in Discord. And you know what I said? I said, this is how well I know these motherfuckers. Okay. I said, how long do you all give her till she cries? We all took a guess. I said 15 minutes. Do you know how many minutes it was? 11. 11. I was 4 minutes off when she turned on the faucet.
Don't know her. We work together. Fuck no, I don't know her. Hong, whatever his name is. What's his name again?
What's his name again?
That is
Oh, he only works with the guy that you signed an NDA with. What's his name again?
Married man, you idiot. And you putting that out there. You're nasty. And then you're saying, what did he say? I took driving privileges away from my daughter. You dumb son of a bitch. She needs a driver's license before that can happen, you dumbass. You are an idiot. She does not even have a driver's
Well, do you want to know what's funny? And she's been working for...
Okay, I don't like that. So, okay, I don't even believe that. I don't believe it was one of her J subs. I believe that that's probably Chris Proudfoot or somebody that, you know what I mean? What are the odds that Jay's sub is going to get their hair washed by Terilynn's daughter?
Yeah, I
This
wouldn't even
shit's
touch
too
that.
much. This
I
is
wouldn't
too
even touch
much. There are too many people that are
If Jay has a sub that lives in the town Terilynn does, why would that? It's a small town. Chances are she does what's covering the Sebastian Rogers case. I have subs that live in Tennessee. Guess what? I have family that lives in Tennessee too.
so connected. These connections are what freak with my head, okay? This is just too much. It's like every time you turn around, people know people that know people that know people. Now we're hearing that she knew Proud Crabs since he was little. What? I was under the impression when they went to dinner that night, she barely knew Proud Crabs or Barbecue. I believe that, but I don't.
Joke's on you. Haha, joke's on you. Ha 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 ha.
Sometimes she thinks too much or tries to.
That's what you get for being only under an impression and not having facts.
I don't like that. You know what I mean? I think that's just a bit too much, Jay. That's a bit too much. That you have people that are knowing, going in there getting information from her daughter about her. That's not. I don't like that.
It feels icky. I wouldn't go there.
That's like, what the hell, man? What? What?
What the hell is a shampoo girl? Every time I don't know if I'm just poor or what, because the hair salons I go to, the same girl doing my shampoos, doing my damn hair.
Right. I think we're.
Some salons have shampoo girls that do the shampoos for the stylist. Not uncommon.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
We
It's
don't
just
know.
like me, 'cause I can't afford to go to fancy salons or what, but.
Yeah, right.
Ironically, Jay did just go to the salon and get her dreadlocks done, though. Just saying. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe I believe you. Maybe that it wasn't a sub and a shampoo girl. It might have been something that she heard from somebody else, and then the shampoo girl thing just popped into her head because she was just at the hair salon. I don't know. It was a good cover. I don't know.
Irony Rose.
And this is why I call her Dummy Joe.
So Jay just made all this up just as she went along, right? Dummy Joe Fitz
says Terilynn told me about 5 weeks ago that she was going to a warehouse to work at night.
So,
well, yeah, I still don't think it's anybody's business that her daughter's shampooing hair, that
right,
she's
like,
working.
no, like, who gives a shit if she's working or not?
Right.
If she's got spinal fluid or not, like, what does that have to do with anything, dude? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just stupid, gossipy bullshit that they want
all
to
this
do.
personal shit. Once again, like, come on, let's just stop with that, please.
oh my Lord, are you kidding me? Do you understand hypocrisy? Or delusional denial?
Me? Yeah.
No, them.
Oh.
Here we go.
Skin for a friend.
Personalized. You putting all that weird shit out there. You're crazy. I have no respect for any of y'all. I don't respect, dude. I do not. Who's avocado? I don't know who that is either. And Flasher. What the hell? See, and that's the thing. I don't even know who these people are. Thank you, haters. Thank all of y'all. I don't even know who the hell Flasher is. I've never even met him. I don't know. I'm like, oh, what?
Flasher?
This is just crazy as hell.
So she's so scared that she's going to call Fisher Flasher, right? Sure. No. In Tennessee.
First time I ever met this woman yesterday. Her fixation is on Bobby. I don't believe Bobby has a goddamn thing to do, and I said goddamn, I didn't say the GD, with anything. If y'all want to accuse Bobby of any freaking thing, do this. Accuse her of being a board housewife thing. It's on Bobby. I don't believe Bobby has a goddamn thing to do.
All right, I'm going to agree with Terilynn on that. I guess she's talking about UA. So UA is talking to Terilynn at the courthouse still about Bobby.
No, that's not what Terilynn said. She's aware of what UA has said about Bobby and others have said about Bobby, and she don't agree with it. She did not say that they stood there and had a conversation about Bobby. Listen up. Jesus, pay attention.
Oh my God, she's obsessed.
UA. If I was Bobby, I would go get a freaking protection order. Because this is, leave that woman alone, UA.
Okay.
My God.
Okay. Brittany, shut up. You don't even understand what's going on.
Bobby is not it. If Bobby,
you don't know that, though. The thing is, in all honesty, if you want to be real, you don't know that. No one does. None of us do anyway. I mean, law enforcement, or they may know, but you don't know, and I don't know, and Terry don't know, and UA don't know, and Saying on the block don't know. You can't say that because we don't know what happened. Anything could be possible. Am I not right?
Well, I mean, yeah, some of us still believe in the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus.
Yeah. Damn, Santa always forgets me. Maybe this year he won't.
Law enforcement knows what they're doing. Come on, my God. Y'all, that's a problem right there.
Do you remember me, like, way back when we were first talking about UA, and I told you she reminded me of that crazy ex-girlfriend gif, and I said, to you, boy, that aged well, didn't it? It really did turn out to be very like that.
Unbelievable. I can't believe she's still pushing that, man. This lady's out of her mind. That is what I'll agree with you on that, Terilynn. Come on now. But don't say the GD word. I don't like that, Terilynn. Jeez. All right, here we go.
Dude, I said, goddamn, I didn't say the GD with anything. If y'all want to accuse Bobby of any freaking thing, do this. Accuse her of being a board housewife, a nosy freaking busybody neighbor, okay? Do not insinuate that woman's children did a fucking thing. That's got to stop. Flasher. I've never heard of it. I see this is how much I really don't go on Twitter because I don't give a damn about it.
Flasher is Steve Fisher. That's what Hong calls them.
Give a shit about Twitter. I don't.
You don't give a shit about Twitter. Yeah, here you are.
And I don't know who Flasher or somebody. I don't know. I don't even know that person.
Who cares?
Get out of it. Leave him out of it. If you want to blame that girl for something, like I said, blame her for being a nosy fucking neighbor.
That sounds funny.
This just feels.
Y'all welcome to Cooterville.
Aw, what's up, Clips? In this clip, Brittany,
Clip
check it out
bumps.
sometime. Yeah, after. Hey, Casey, good to see you, beautiful girl. What's up, Fuzzball Factory? Fuzzball Factory. Fuzzball Factory.
Oh,
no,
dear
hold on.
Lord.
Relevant.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
All right. Well, we will. It's late. We will pick this up tomorrow.
All right.
There's not much left. Well, yeah, there is. We will pick this up tomorrow, and we're going to start on the other stuff. The thing in the wall. But it's going on 12, and I've got to get up in the morning.
All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you for hanging with me. I appreciate it. I hope you feel better.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Voices is such a champ. She comes in here and hangs with me no matter what. I so appreciate her. But yeah, I'm going to end this. It's late. And I got to get up with Littles in the morning. But I will be on sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure when. It's when I can fit it in and when, there's a time to go live. But mods, thank you so much for everything. Thank you, Play Nice. So you're awesome. Thank you guys for the super chats and the memberships. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. And y'all be some good misfits out there. I miss my captain. Wonder where Captain was tonight. Hope all's good. And KCG, I hope you're feeling better. I'm gonna reach out again and check on you. She wasn't doing good. She was really sick. So, yeah. Guys, say some prayers for her. But yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's something you want to review and talk about, please let me know. We sure will do it. All right. Good night, misfits. Y'all be good out there.